no village or hamlet or city or town where Mahamudu Bawumia's face and name are not known. I owe this party a duty that if we are to win 2028, we ought not to start afresh from zero. Instead, we ought to build on the nearly 42% of valid votes and work to cross the 50% mark in the next election. I have also had the distinct privilege of serving as vice president and supporting the president and the government in our last administration with ideas that have significantly impacted the lives of millions of our people. This is what the streets refer to as being rich in ideas. The initiatives I advocated for in our time today are making impact in people's lives. The rich, innovative, and practical ideas that I successfully championed and saw to implementation include the Bank of Ghana's Gold Purchase Program, the first in Africa, the Gold for Oil Program, the first in Africa, the accelerated issuance of the Ghana card.
Nakupa domine na umabro wade achane nko ne mfra na ya wada no pay tachamada ya bochi mume moche dia frisane sabra safo ne awurade oba pa Cristiano pe ma nchia ya de otumfo awurade ase ya kwada ase wufuo na wanyane yensa Accra ti asefo ya da tete ase wonko ahusemu ya ne ahwefo ne yetiefo nya ya manya nkopon ma ne yeso kamfo ne se ne den konkwan monyam nonsia bo pa wonsima edu anwatwe ewo Western Diamond TV so Western in the morning ya wada no pay sabro ya Accra nonkrumbo pemu a na ye be peja ye mo na djumedi aka to aso wo djumedi kase so every joda kopem me fiada so ana pa no nsia are kopem se nonkono eboba pemu ye ne wotena city Ghana nkomo ye nyina ya to adwenhwe kwampa ye betimi afa so ma Ghana etimi ye me ya me dia na nso ye wode me chema adwen na nso chewa adwen kakran ye de besi ne ye ma Ghana ye ana pa yi ye de awurade ase wasori wonkwa wohodene ti ase prekopese awurade wode okra no nipadua ebesi ye awurade obebua wode utwa bosume yi jojo wode betwa afi jojo na timu po ne nsusu ye awowo edema wo no ebetumi abamu ansana wafri atiasefo asasi so akọ arapai jitum se wonyankopon ko na timi sakira onipa enti mpani wakasa bi se afutuo ensakira nipa agese nso he onipa bu abetunu fo ntimi sakira da na mom no wokote bia bi mu a saa te bia no mu ebema na sua nyansa saa te bia no mu ebema na tie futuo wonyankopon ko na timi sisa onipa da sani shabre eren tuti asese ya wo sase nei eno enye wa wieye obitimi sase afefefe na wieye nye obitimi sase ya na wieye ya nkunimde ene seriye entiti asese ye obidi sase ko ni mu yeye no ebia wo so sase enye ye eyen kakran wade ne nkrabia ne tebia ne suhudu a wade adom okra bia onu ankasa ne nimdie mu ne pemu no ena obokwan papa ene to okra bia brabom ma abrabo no esene ye abrabo den kokuhia se wom na no me kan kirew we school first na if we say your printer, no was squad gagani at the 2 for 2 Christian appetite. Oh, yes, Cuba Trefie. Now, your mount top money bill. I saw my man once and what to be. What Ebra Kobe Abusuminsia, Accra Coffin Tamua. That is where you experience life. Oh, maybe I have a nominee. Abusu from Gobrich and not to me or there. Say, I know maybe I will be found now, but must I guess be able to one few. I said, we might catch out that. Call me Kromua. Asante Achem Praso. Praso hene. Na me fa na crazy. Wada ne benkum so. Yes ye no so nyanya na ye. My memory was set me right. It took more than 15 years gra. Manso kakrente. Nana Konadu ebu Prah mate was a form so nyanya na ye. Asante Achem Praso. Nana no mumra so dwemra. Na sembia ne yanka firi wona. Yenya me nana no na ye. Na enye fine. Asese yesi hene wi ansa na. Ohene na obeba no atimi ya amamre na amane ye. Na yaye nana na ye. Semfinse pii nie. Entimi nya na ye. Na obesi in life power United Kingdom UK. And what na ye. Bakwasam chese na ne nsem wo bi pa. Ye beka ya yenso yete ye no. Bana Jerry John Rolling Star na machine one dey twetwe scan ko na sa na ya make na kodo bu pra no. Na no nso no obi. Bana ne nsem ye. Me kaza there was a time the omo kacha ya make bi a cho no. JJ Rolling Star crab tata no crowd wo krom ho na ade amu dwane. You know nyane sika free ani ade am say JJ Tamle na Mr No Nonsense. Na nani besi UK cheka pa kama. Am so free UK bedru Ghana kranche. Na bamu wo fa no. Say na yade aba no so ache. Na adu ato no ase bi nsem wo bi de. Ejanka wo wie school di anka ne mo anya den sa. Ame kai pa. I'm sure let the ten. That time na ba yisa anu ade a post here. I could do you. Can no so na. O pese otu obi nkra. Wo atimi kasa kura gu cassette so. Jo ho kasa gu cassette so. Obi kwa na ade amane. Njoko no akobati. Ebre twam o. So phone na kura timi boche nkwa na cassette. Ama manu ni o kwabra. Na no na de sande bre me na asa. Ana antie kwa mi nkobo ne ntasa sa. Bebe dubro nya se nu amanfo no me cassette pass and kwa bruchure. Wona we be me patare we na mpantuma we na manfo ya nto obo cassette no a na watie abusuafo ne haw ne na police na nsa no mane bi ode aba ba me fane man so simple because na me fo sa afa wie so letter no kwa me na reply me kama na me se letter na ho ada be na ye ne me ken kasa letter no obedwam Nana in fact you know me expecting me expectation me sanka. Life is not easy. Wasn't anya better a person of the letter ni baby or chairman metemantia said down to say e menyini drum anima do stage na mun say yes me na no right. Wasn't I know. But it is not easy to become the great in life. It is not easy to become a success person in life. It is not easy to become a success person in life. I was not happy because my expectations was not met. but later no one ma fa krata no maka one ma fa krata no maka ba me bete me na nana se abrabo no enyemre se de onipa de nani hu abrabo no nya sa na tie bre wo mu pa njene wu nam na hu se obi asine single room be obi atimi aye ne chemba en ho bi na wona na yire ne matimu a respect that person because we to even to get a land to acquire land say ubeye bibia siswo enye easy de wu die kura den nti se nkakra no abrabo ne di bo obi a esese uboni panabaso life is not easy say de nipa ye hunu dwene I just say I want to find a dubious way. Now I return home there, that's fine. But life and kasa enye easy. Depending say abrabo eyo kun upeja na de atofo. Peja na de atofo. Enra unexpectedly. No one am ya me offer say. Offer say whenever na na see do. Azimu offer boko there. Mobile money no you know say. And now, me offer try me surprise. When anybody else here, I say we team Liverpool. La media san and I don't know my do. Sorry, I said Chelsea fly your Barcelona for one juma to try your Mombasa. Go on train. And also ask that for your dear match Bayern for na 18 matches unbeaten, 17 matches unbeaten. Ask that for the chum do to proper position. She want 3-1. I say ask that no do mo ye na hu. I say gwa do mo ye na ha na me kwa support o mu kran. I say gam no ask that for bon so. Na small cry. Mu bobo ankasa. Tactical football. Na me kala tata na guys no just na agro cry. So ti me am offer say when man na see do thank you very much for yesterday. Me da say. This is how kai wo fa pa. We asa ga wo fa na ma obi. That be how wo fa. Me nya ska so me send bi ama. Akwada bone. Okay, so basa me catch you say abrabo nyamre. Do ya brand ya we ya buy one na usiso. Na wo wie suku amoni na ho. Sabi obi an ne nkrabia nti enhwe de obi ye ne nsua. Enu ana ye ka na ha. Ebra ne wachema bebetena ase. Na me bisa se asa now no nkwada no obi apekwan ya obetumi afa so trend. Ada ya bibia ba se eso nya followers. Enti kwan bia aseso afa so na onya followers bia be fa so. A bad thing. Asrewa hwe hu na nyine wubuo. Kura wu hu ye. Enjo bia sam fensua wasa. Se ude hu tutu obi so a ana de hu tutu obi hu a ebia na amwa wo Onyankopon ko na time sa sebre Joshua abrabo ye na awurado nso be hira wo ma de he na asase so nsaka abusua yanto aso na yemfa efri ha aka 65 days na yeto aba aka 3 days na bosome na aba na wieye na aka eye na bosome be mienu nte December 31 so January nso 31 na aye 62 so na 3 days na kana 65 days na MP before koto aba no nti aba de obo oni na aso o ti asesa eze me no ka say Dr. Baumia ewo eye the eastern part of the country Konadu ewo western region ha Dr. Brand Champon ewo bunu ene ahafo ne mpatam ho na afei Dr. Oseyo Duchum ewo Asante region engineer Kwabreja Japan Greater Accra region ente enipa num no wo mu nyina bo apro aka wo nsam e de akere eto ahene ne yesi ahenefo na o mo yese dia be topic for discussions our MPP elections is about no proxy voting, generating a lot of debate. I'm not penny pabi. I catch them and say, Abu, me friend Ibusan say, na muntimi nya hum bi. I say, course na banana was it. Na proxy muntimi nya mfiri wana. Abache for no kra frefre ne ade a. No say, ma me ka secret njew. Proxy no ankasa na manfodi wi abem. Yenti wamu mpesa saa de no we be fa kwa bi su proxy betoma me bejama onfa so wi abanim. Eti abanu wamu beto no wamu mpa kotokra ni bia ne ade a. Eti wamu pe free and fair no obi anka se obi akoto am obi ana obi ya na nipa da bi nti no proxy ni de nkoma me di na nwumra no pa de no emfa jabrochefo no amoya na den na ya ama ne ya meto ba ne ade na ne ma na ma because nkoma am di ya na nwumra no de there's no way says our proxy no mu be sukra me moja ba proxy no e maso chira enti no me wakan no cheche mu che matias ye eti sa wuntimi nto wo ba beto no abeto ba tie ye wi aya kenkan de obenya do no ye declare no na ye kwanim ti proxy no de enya de a ebetimi abaso na eno so no de efiri ho enso eba na mampani dada mampani abede chire dada Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia me no kasai wo sede makase wo poemantem no na kopie mu wo eye buakwa wonderful atachia empesua na atachia se mo kokan go trend Ghana apa na on the latter part of it utie dia na say ene mo making success no but yaro wadaruma yentie wonderful atachia mra kakra bi na mra say when a delegate for na anya mistake abana wo nkoto no wo nkoto ma
nene mo koto chacha na ye de papa ekosi United Nations samunu mu United Nations oh awrade mra mu ne wi ase ya na ade no samba biemu a wo beti madafoka Ghana for beti madafoka Ghana for beti awrade
come on enye you see say woman to wo ho fo any kwanya ya justice delivery no a ye rekomia no it will create problem for this country media me come answer na me ko asem si a me kana me ko but ya nhwe ni ye na ya ntua no papa Ghana ha ne ya nyama di agura ye bedi ya dokoro kwa because the trend of which are enne this year nyama koso atemu adwuma no we di asem go court na judges bi sunu amoban wa mo ne ya mo da na de no it is very bad. They are serving their pay masters. They are serving a certain political party at the expense one must serve the general public, you know. Now on the rule of law, on the mraya juma, what is enshrined in the constitution, no? One would buy a juma no toda mranu mo buritrase. No masiritrase. Now you got here minority leader. Ora Alexander Kwamna Afanya Marken. Brana no me press conference. Na ne yaw die where express one mu displeasure. Abananu really across what Tamale High Court. Justice no ozi afano justice brew plant na tese wana wala line so no ore honorable wala line so de ne ma mene ne nkomomra na mentu aso mfemfro honorable good morning.
Good morning.
Na honamu bokode opanikase
Anyakopon ni mu eye.
Na asemu a wo kwakofo ba krom hanie.
Ade asemu a.
Oh, na asemu akaka ye ni ade. Motherfucker trend pa.
I don't know.
Hey sir.
Kusudi and so the Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia.
Good.
Yeah, call campaign is region.
Yeah. But mami share so far no Dr. Probo in the Eastern region. Amanyo se mi wadi e chira chepa. Wo hwe Dr. Honkeka in the Eastern region and Sanchanika se BBC. E dey ma Dr. 31st January na.
Yes, dom ni nyina e wo Eastern region no e be di aboa no. E bi so owan wo se wasomsompa. Owan wo so ye krojen. Owan wo so ye krachi ni a. Ya tete no ne ya na fe so okura experience pa na fe wasi apija enye kura no votes of MPP akodu 41.7 The Kofa 9% in Kaho. Obranim, as I said, Obi so say and starting a grown and the factors in and I may say, rather say a bear call. No, we are a domina boom. Now, to me, I get to me in NDC.
Good. Usha a state party no ewomu ade ana expect here last elections here they am party for no bi abonyanya kakra ebi aboto but uhwe be month or two no hwe energy kakra eba party ne party faithful so no edidi Dr. Baumia chene some of the aspirant ntemu a Honorable, ufu say 2028 election the amanfo si kane we had our best man performance the current administration in Manua give you a way for the party to come back to power the next elections ana
and no trodo yina yehu ne da ya nim ne de man Dr. Baumia ye bit akam to power 2028 na service
Lawyer, what you mean? Lawyer, what you mean?
Hello.
Yeah, we're lying in the mood to check a car. I don't know if you can position yourself well for us. Good, good. Yes. Hello. Lawyer. I don't know. You say you bet me. What you mean? Okay. Lawyer. But you have a reconnect back now. You say, lawyer line much to kakra na. You know, and trust him. Yes, I had you say, you bet me. Well, you say, you bet was any lawyer Samuel Atachia Akobo and Komo. Na you know, at Sofa, Dr. Baumia Proba, or the Eastern region, and in Komodia, if you were Ebano, you know, at Edin Komoha. So far, the few about a very, very positive. And ye asem kutakra na phone na because of say Dr. Brandon Champo also from the Eastern region onu sujina contest le na Dr. Baumia ewuramu a enye ise uhwe inforia no a wo ho ne ahonkeka amanfo disia Dr. Baumia no a ebo adwen ene ntiase so kra ai eno so efiri oba na pay yede mamo ewa ha na afi no yedi kon so Dr. Baumia guso a oba pro I didn't say from now copy with the Saturday the Sunday the na bi na pro bono ebeba ewie ya then say menya lawyer back on the line again now that man line mo twitwe kakra
yes
good into to us mommy
na etika mu ntia what there
good to us mommy yes eti say na ya ka no wo hwe eniema ebesisi wo NDC President Mahama ni obiem and the divisions EBPP in terms of say on my person asu nobody na there and they say here to me steer the economy to the right place now ne Dr. Baumia no be boa ma be solve economy na me je say you be to me aji to me na free on some da be na abeton esi dun katia ni ya anyo but lawyer na ya titie bi wo say lawyer dey boa kakra it say constitutional review committee no ye dey atete ensam twofo dey atete dey ade na ba no dey atten say wo mo recommendations no dey atete bi probably will even allow the president John Dramani Mahama to contest again dey atete no a ba no should in case e ba sa na recommendation ba for that term no ebebo o man na
ebo man no obese o sisa constitution no the spirit of it nothing so yenye constitution for the pleasure of one man it will be across the agenda beyond or person dislocate the constitutional order of this nation on the park on the hunter no and the cool on person was agenda on so ton and I mean so we believe say President Mahama no nyame aye na kodui ohia tema he also wants to undermine the constitution we need this SS na Ghana ko
we say nipa ejina enipa 5 ne party no direct to ya ba say no proxy no so amanfo call de minim adwenkyere ho ne say proxy voting na party no so ma yefri wono
well minim the full implications are on the atto say 20 and now 20 na say ka e krojen dia say obi to manipulate proxy voting now. Probably no the security of the for voting, so we the attack yani gina hey. Ya hwɛ n'anim, ya hwɛ ne ID card onkoto. Na obi amfa some tactic bi anka sɛ ɔwɔ abrochire nti ɔbɛto aba nso sɛ na ebi aza. So maybe they want to protect the security of the
elections
ballots, elections. And this idea, na sɛ kɛhwɛ na sɛ you can be sure. I don't see why I say prevent Obi from voting now only Ghana.
What should the cost ya? Dr. Bami, bet me winning elections here. 31st year. As a more winning.
Oh, we more than way. Hane Ben Okra.
Canada Japan brand champion are from the eastern region. Ya. Elections the more lawyer.
Oh, as is also. So who baby a papa do or politics more. And there are some of the tough from Noah. Minye this will be or what to me engage delegates into say Dr. Muhammad Bamia. And someone also confirm. And then President Kufuor or try me, you know, Yanse Sano. Nana Kufuor to cry me and Yanse Sano. And the says Yanse Sano now San could be more. What to be the Kudumudi neighbor? For that time was growl or Koya. I want to say no nyai. Oh, say NDC for grants. I want to say friend say President Mahama.
Yeah.
And I say party no show say you do no chire back no enya they do chire me no a ubenya. And I will say there na enema na that form no nye. Economy no more ding situation that ding. And no grandpo no anya kwatere kwa onya 41.7 and if 9 ka no cross 50 plus 1 no I'm say arithmetic no o fight here enko yi da ben ne dey bra champion be kire the whole Ghana they are all tall da ben na compare ko ye be
Lawyer to me gan. Hello lawyer. Okay. I'm say lawyer line no as a drop into menim baby lawyer nam no is also another thing but you see any be na yene ne be wie e wo ho na afi wato adwumede ne so na etimi akoso honorable lawyer attaching a former Minister for Works and Housing ena yene no edin komo barem se ne line no ense da nimu ayesa edwuma no so de okay say lawyer ba yene no lawyer say line break akrabat fa ewie
ti enema ni nyina all the factors are pointing to one I say internal way ubewini that's what Sianji to me na my MPP
okay
minimum so unifier yeah, the Shirano man on 31st January next year no obeka enyina ya bom na yetumi an city
okay lawyer you better ask but answer na be kono case back a wudi amanfo ni di akire pa ye engineer Edubu ahen ye wadi akire dwuma wo bonso ya de yakosoro pa but case no edu his here
me say attorney general Fred the second prosecution witness our wada kemu yeah, crosses amen. Honey, you do.
Who now cross examine and answers say one I do no so cross examination. Agent, eh?
But they say, yeah, they open a defense.
Okay.
I feel now what do on second witness. The minute I make cross examine witness. No.
Oh, okay. Yes. The Ben court to be cross tribute.
Mr. What they are share now 11th of
December. 9th December.
Yes.
Okay. Process court no fast di asem no diama mu di asem no diama o client engineer Dubu ahe no ekoye as you are expecting it ana.
Well, anyama bebere ho a ebisa on gina ka se yantu ebu ase about it say anyama na ebeboa Dubu ahe ma watumi across examine am aboa me nyina across examine yes kind. I know they are ho a friend saying I finally appeal. It's a process, record no na challenge because he say mobano they are facing case no so coso. It's a hope for the medium many because all now do be aba so per se the record to a fiase. And na ebi di apo ano and there's a presumption of innocence. So, the name of the Abuana Saka, according to law, no, now or conducting the case, a constitutional provision.
Okay,
but maybe I know you better fight to say case.
Judge no amode ko Supreme Court sanka na ne ye bi no anka ho kan ho bibi no wono na egusu di asemi na after no ne conduct to send so far.
Well, Auguswara.
The other one ya no ogusu ye.
Oh, I never be very assessor.
Oh, okay.
But I had a night. Send your TBR no. You make sure say you be secure justice. And only yeah, I aim Kasiapa.
Now, engineer Dubois, no, is it firm and is it strong and firm?
Oh, pa. I mean, the issue is out because a command could do crown a sort of the enemy. The whole nation of Crano obey a center stage. Yeah, a born and send me young cotton crana on the. If he can with Germany, the banning in Ano, Gusua, Numse, the baby on the credit BP.
Okay. Lawyer, me and son of pay, and yes, pass when you are Western Diamond TV. God bless you. Okay, any lawyer, Atachia and Akobon Common, former Minister for Works and Housing, was I a lawyer, Sonko Edema, engineer Dubuahin, and Nassim Roko, Takas, and Yamia next month. And court sabe kwase tena mo ye cross examination for second witness wo di asem no anase wo ba bi na afie no no so abekasa afa di onimfa issue no ho na me say asem no kura be daddy engineer Edubu ahen tenchi amanfo de bori ne anum guaso am guni na onyankopon na ye onyankopon be ma ne nsa so e wo engineer Edubu ahen so na enkurumdie mapa enso ebekoso akono afa enti de afiri won so eba no yenkotie lawyer Afenyo Maken minority leader asem o kan yefa rule na efiri tamale ba ya se yenko ye reran e wo pandai de no yentie ni bra so eba no yenko tie
to serve the interests of whoever their paymaster is has the tendency of destroying our peaceful republic. We will not mince words. They can conspire to call us one by one for a so-called contempt of court. We are criticizing their shameful conduct. We are not afraid. We are ready to be in Nsawam for their so-called contempt. The world will see their disgraceful conduct. We will not sit aloof and allow them to undermine the very rule of law that they are supposed to protect. How can a judge who calls himself a judge sit in court and misconduct himself in such a manner and expect the country to be quiet? Now here is where the matter becomes even more extraordinary. This order, an order with massive political, legal and democratic consequences, was pronounced without the court's full judgments, as I've stated supra. There were no written reasons, no factual findings, no legal analysis, just a naked directive issued into the public domain. And the whole constituency is now being told that there must be a rerun. I am a practicing lawyer of experience at the bar. I understand that courts occasionally deliver rulings with reasons to follow. But such a practice is the exception, not the rule. And it is never acceptable approach when the stakes know that their actions and inactions to serve the interests of whoever their paymaster is has the tendency of destroying our peaceful republic. We will not mince words. They can conspire to call us one by one for a so-called contempt.
Alexander, but I saw body mame, I repeat mame. Me the different way been so send we na about second one mame na o show the citizens of Pandaise omu remain focus na amufu se bia make because but I repeat video mame na to us mame me da say to us mame na repeat.
We are criticizing their shameful conduct. We are not afraid. we are ready to be in Nsawam for their so-called contempt. The world will see their disgraceful conduct. We will not sit aloof and allow them to undermine the very rule of law that they are supposed to protect. How can a judge who calls himself a judge sit in court and misconduct himself in such a manner and expect the country to be quiet? Now here is where the matter becomes even more extraordinary. This order, an order with massive political, legal...
I don't know, but okay, so where you there, honorable Afenyo Maken, they na okabi and so minim say, wait me about second video na mama dia. I don't know, say maybe are you okay there? Na obobo second video no dia mama na yeti they na oka e dia fa yenianmo a wono ewo eye pandai de omunsu di free ho babie na yene no pese yetie e di free ho don. So that is it. Yebeto aso na afi no yede amamo ewo ha na yahwe enso se de esitie no mo amohwe won data.
Here to say that we are pursuing a solemn duty as a result of this extraordinary judicial event that has occurred, one that strikes at the very heart of electoral justice in our republic. Let me be clear. We do not accept that the petitioner proved his case. But even if he did, the court found credible evidence of wrongdoing. The remedy imposed is still fundamentally flawed. To the good, peaceful, and hardworking people of Pandai, again I speak to you directly. Your votes matter. Your voice matter. Your MP remains at post. Yes. Do not be discouraged. Do not be shaken. Do not allow this temporary turbulence to diminish your faith in the democratic process you honored with such commitment. You stood in long queues under the sun. You voted peacefully and purposefully. The law will vindicate the truth, and the truth will vindicate your voice. Justice may sometimes be delayed, but it cannot ultimately be denied. We stand with you, people of Pandai. We will fight with you, and we will prevail. Although we go through difficult moments, we know the better days of our nation are ahead of us. Yeah. We are here to say that we are pursuing a solemn duty as a result of this extraordinary judicial event that has occurred. One that's we're making a very, very emphatic statement. You see, yanya kukodru ankasa. Na manfo beso mo kan kasa bo hye nsema. De besia na besio. You see, say amamwo no, any mpadufo eto abamomo kromi are trying to suppress our freedom. And we are allowed to express our views and our sentiments there. Ebe create chaotic in this country. Mo de asi we gidi bisa. To abawi amampani ni saa kotokane African leaders greediness sikadie pesami kumina krono kankan proya. You don't gidi bisa and the military takeover. Awia na pa wo na nra no mo yire mampani no house arrest. Na nyumra no ana high command no o ma press conference say we na take over. African leaders, politicians are greedy. Power ama wamabu. When you to me kakabensam ni ade ana mo de tena amanfo so. Is African countries we can be me answer nine. Democracy no wo de asafo ma tietia so bubuma se no. Well, wo fo we de to me no a. Sika wia kura no nko a. No mo de ti amanfo so na amanfo sofa na nipa kakra bi enjoy. Now to the second bisa ku besu ama a military take over. Yara me the video na ma tie military commander no. Na nsemu a na wo ka no bie. Se video na ready adaruma. Okay. Ya tuaso na mene honorable
kwabra boaten emon komo ewa homa ne so Roya Mache
yes
na honamu bokode
onemu boko Nyankopon da Roma
ye da oba de ase na etuso ade se obi ahoye
ya hoye pa
ye da otufo na Nyankopon ase enu me hu se manoti mo ya press conference kakra about ruling na free Tamale High Court by say court answer electoral commission say within 30 days one running the whole constituency for is answer for say irregularities be cause we about 41 police station we account the police station ya to aba for then na mo person mo chairman don't you cause statement afenyo market ya body video di bu ha de but they no person then pa na person mo kan mato Ghana for team
yo ni amami refoni eti fu nyina so na Ghana ya batwo no emra na chirese ye no fa ne to no na tinkan nyina no emra chire ko ba se wantwi esi wo ho so so a emra chire mani ya yemfa so a ye no nyame adom ya batwo no bia kokoko court nti jurisprudence no ho dada precedent no any gray area fina ya no bopan ato you know said you have been no and idea ekoyi enye polling stations ni na wenju no isi
okay
and wenju no nsi ebra ye to abano every coalition and you know go for be fatu o mo so obey sa ni ma no nti biggest you free police station wo ba ye de o manfo wo dada aya tro e me no ntimi nka se sebe yi free wo ba ye no one sign nti no ndi mo ma ni president wo you and na kufu ado de jo mama e
2012
yeah this is na ye di tun wa ye di aduma and that is the decision of the superior court, the Supreme Court, which is binding on all other courts. Na enadi e dey na fidi di kai wenju any except polling stations in such that they intimi and determine the outcome of the polling station. And just how they see it. And you know, so come a remedy. What's a remedy here specific to a police station here when you know how many to but where they have it is okay a blanket release say them got to about constituency for Brequa. The obvious one in your constituency about certain police stations. And the home punesi and to abana mafigano ama. You know, to aba mafigano buy. Actually, and then go for did this answer Munua. And I say, Imuem pa. No, ma. And so a press conference every 2 months when you see, your mind no echo. Be your mind no echo. A total bina, utrasina, to be one. There, Yaqua, you say. Near maybe a triple pain, the Bilmo said, Yanin, no debo. Now, Yaqua, you say, young pump chief justice, May I be you know, NDC 4%. It's in a judiciary, not so. We are imagine so more company in a city. Well, what do you nature the TV at the Accra?
Yeah,
because same way there. When see another form of animal farm, so I judge you know the animal farm.
Aye,
the regional farm might be too more.
Aye.
Na judge there, ubu saying animal farm there. That is the woman I did the more course for them. A chibi and then chibi. There's a man for this society. They say no, the Yaqua dispensation or yes, animal farm you. And can yes, sir. Baba hospital, I'm saying, had no yemi ya. Said Bisenka and what I say, Paco. And we be a blanket
Lawyer, Asamwa, who can lawyer, and ntimi nye lawyer, additional does. I can come back books and not to grow ya. Enti, Munamuya lawyers, no near. Temu from no mu yadwuma yanuma say be law school yam ko bi da but lemon and chine kakra do ade dia man no out na see analysis no ya wutimi say ya wo kan ya no wo bia kwa hospital so si niti na ya di doctor man paranwa wo si da bi ma me fa ya friyare aduo enka o ma na me chese butu on tiase
na me fa onan ka ho na me yaso kra wo to so aye ya kesi
anti me mo
ma fa on ka ho na say we dey I just say NBC
that na mo yes say judge no ono ruling na wono na kan ya na ruling
no ruling no kra me nia ade ba ko say wan say emra ma ho kwan say judge utime de o judgment the figure that ruling one kasa no e bia waka say chei ya meje what no intense exceptional circumstances. Cases here, stakes near very high, say no. When you are that, no what throw judgment. It will carry not 100 copy number registrar, not all making available to practitioner. Judge you are on mobile car any photocopies that the court of them were not the ama class no, from the ama parties no. Not just a one among 2 be 2. Now waiting yet to them. Na a decision here, a decent title will be ne parliamentary seat. A some man for a woman to a barrel. A sad decent title woman or more choice will make here. You must see and catch it's a decision of the man as to the reason in no better than you will to be a guy. It is also filing even notice of appeal. Ne judgment in a way, and this a who na dia wo dia ka bibi wo no just baby aye kwakosie no nye baby aye kika ko no enkoye any pan relief no ko de court no o relief no kra ne de judge na grant yenwa judge ne mi ayi no aye blanket do yenye osa enti isi say police stations ya wo conscience no mu nya no wo mu etimi anto abana. That is not the case. See to aba wo baby empo ena baby bi no nya resource no kra no a baby aye to ababi a wo ne de yesom na bi a baby a yentimi anto aba no ana yentimi determine outcome no e ho mum e de yekoye no to say ablikubadie. Now where there? Yeah, police stations you determine resources through online. We no see a train no obi akwa akonye de akwa wentu akwa akose niema. Akose niema aka ye akaya mo bi anya figure dada. It was set this up president we are the chairman say. You to abana mre nkuri yi mamia. Kenken wie ni ekore coalition ana ma de ko fo aba ho ma be yedidi na yi ba ho ni access no ni ade. Na the cocoa support better than go to about na we ensem na papa.
Okay. Ya beda se pa na ya hese ene ate se ya nua no o ma asa afale state of education o asa afale also an appeal enti the free ba na meti se unua Nelson Roxon da fiamakpo wo kasa se an na enu kwasa MP no wo betena obi court the ruling abade a ene nu kwasa wo transi bio ni ade na wo free wo na ontimi frɛ no se MP bio wono so ya 2021 we make the same assertion say we dey mamen kaka kranchao media to TV no so adaro mafatu sumaye if a high court declares a parliamentary election void and the affected MP files a stay of execution pending the determination of an appeal, the high court decision is automatically put on hold. The MP continues to serve. Where Nelson works in the Fiamapo, when one has a more kind of say, MP no, says on free because high court are the only decision.
You see, no credit ni Yamanyo. Yamanyo no aye na kwa politics of convenience. And when carry as you go. Principle in Yamanyo no. The principle ni Yamanyo mo sa de tie ni. Who can say ya adieche very convenient for you no. Now can different thing. Now can different thing. Where that you know, a man for no how serious.
Yeah.
Share politics not principle for more. Could do that say it's ya man you kumpa. It's very African well, it's the principle. Na mini idea mama woman ye. Say ni dia sem na etia ubia. O file appeal ne dia no kre emremu no. And yes, stay of execution. It's the end court no judgment no. Name say on the application for stay of execution can one be law. Let's say in the interim it operates as a stay. It will put abeyance on execution until that substantive application has been heard in its entirety. Obi filing notice of appeal there, and the other thing I can say, oh, yeah. Name no needs to filing stay of execution. Effect no, and they say, Copum said judge no, and that's not say, I mean, this stay no, a say, young Fakaburon to the court of Marcano, so if it's a appeal, yeah, really, any Fakaburon to so. Now, court no course yet, why you say, the court no watches so much for a year. Se me appeal no could be kunima. Na we live you. Na ha se no na me dia be kura dada. Enti na ma appeal no kura me se be kunima. Aso bi amaso ba.
Okay.
That is the who just should. Okay. Yeah, one say senior lawyer to say you know that you have a problem say all do a filing stay of execution no. Was say you know the orders of the high court should be carried out.
All right.
But said the car, you know, the politics of convenience.
Now, I'm going to send a paper. You best say be an evefro.
You really
Thank you very much, lawyer. Kwabena Boateng, a member of parliament, Edma this year, one a jesso. Ena yeno akobon komofa enra wo mo release a o mo de baaye ena yabo hon komobi e de afri ho enso e de amamono na eneyi de ababie enso ene se control accountant general department eno mo statement bi piedwa na de mo de baaye no teacher for nkabum kwa tetia mo mpa but mamen kan de controller for de baaye no 25th November 2025 de mo de abanie o say the control and accountant general department wishes to inform all stakeholders, particularly our colleagues in the education sector, that no categories of allowances scheduled for payment in November 2025 could not be processed due to technical hints encountered during the final payroll run. To avoid any further delay in the payment of November 2025 salaries of all government of Ghana workers, the processing of these allowances was paused. We assure all affected workers that the issue is being resolved. The outstanding allowances will be paid together with December 2025 salaries on 18th December 2025. We regret the inconveniences caused and sincerely appreciate your patience. Okay. Enti the omedia banono. Na controller de kata we by a pet. And the teacher phone kabom ko say hey munyina. Na kromi ano agro manusu sa mono are you serious krata ba na mo dia ba no na the unions for no so dia eka hunsu nie the attention of the teacher unions NAT, NAGRAT and PRITAC has been drawn to the above press release issued by Controller and Accountants General's Department informing teachers of its inability to honor the payment of two categories of allowances, CPDA and CDISA, scheduled for November 2025, contrary to the 2024 collective agreement stipulation that he said allowances should be paid in November 2025. We hereby register our stronger displeasure with the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Finance, and Ghana Education Service, Fair Wages and Salaries Commission, and the Controller and Accountant General Department. We call on the Honorable Minister for Education to ensure the payment for the 2 categories of allowances as agreed by the collective agreement. We hope that these issues would be promptly addressed so as not to disturb the labor front. Yours faithfully. Thomas T. Musa, General Secretary Nat, Eric Agbe Kabonu, President Nagrat, and Yenia Kenali Awudu, President Edda Pretaga Nunti, Gomo Adi Abase, Masa, the controller Seno Mukan, and Yasa no Mukai. In Sano Muno Mano, Muncho Musikamawom. Muncho Musikamom na, Abawe, Moya Onokwa, Moyaji, Onokwa Boso, and just one papa. Muncho Mukamom. Abrabona mubono enya brabo papa eno so enkomo da ha anopai yedibie ede amamu na ana me na no me kwacha no story bia Jampo Prof Jampo okokan say 2024 was it on the issue of lithium 10% royalties are Ghana enya no enei dia Prof Jampo eka yenie ewo 2024 was it is extremely display of mediocrity if you believe 10% royalties from the lithium deal is good for Ghana. 10% is woefully inadequate. Prof Jampo aka but anyone say yes only 2 days you are granted interview on the same matter as one can say no one no we lecturer it you know sa lawyer want to be pass comment because no and then field I'm from Ghana Ghana home we say and then field lithium no njomo fra expert for no money ni nkomo ni ade no nam say sa wo no 2024 now you expert ekufo adu aban enya 10% royalties di man Ghana aban deal lithium deal no we say eye woefully inadequate ena ye busa de we so pass comment bia because unya expert Prof Jampo hypocrisy pa nie tese nenu Jomama Abama opposition who did the brainty you are comfortable at your zone and the yakos be an pass comment yate dear onoso dia badano na we me channel story bia Oliver Baka Vomawo attitude just say was under Kufuadu aban no na wo rente edane okay let me quote him under Nana Kufuado in 2024 a room that was rented for 10,000 Ghana cedis is now in 2025 under John Mahama going for 17,000 Ghana cedis difference 7,000 aba papa na aba no aba papa aba 10,000 to 17,000 and also no na Ghana today our report story be selective justice anan wobusa a young man seeking recruitment into the Ghana army and presented fake certificate was arrested. Yet Rashid Tanko Computer with a fake PhD certificate is still at post at GIFEC as CEO. Why? Asamua Ghana today for Busano no. Mokaya abrantie wamuye screening na mokope amino watra features kasamu woten. Akomode no. And we do fake certificate as well as for no koche no. Na owurei Rashid Tanko Computer what is ukra fake PhD certificate one day enche no. One kwa do gusa kra CEO. Ana Ghana today ebusa say selective justice pa enie. Ana ekoso kromia. Ana omubusa say why? Makase NDC aban ne de we ye NDC ni a we ye boni a obeko free we ye MPP ni a we ye boni a ye betu atum sana ntoma any NDC for na me ate ase sa but it's boni we need to condemn it. Lawyer Andrew Sohirijan e line so lawyer ma che
me ya mejo so
we ye private legal practitioner we ya the pa in fact your friend call ba last year ya but contribution this young guy ye ni baby a wo wura no abrante ne da ache so pa lawyer do we say me hu de dada o mo frase nyina na mu se we ye ni pa kase sa abra no me ka che wan ka be kase bi odifo enso me hu na mu se bibi wo mu a wo be ni pa kase pa we wa asase de da wonu mu ba no e be bra dwene ntiase so na e be dance die enso de ama wo kra bia wo wiase lawyer ado pe da se wo bra wo jama e why
Dunia me da was ma me correct the kakra bi
good
me credit we na me we
sir atia for me so efie mi ensa ni atia for me so 20 ye wo 2022 rather yeah 2022 yeah good so we are some mentimi kra ma wai mentimi afa me so good no say the abani o judgment bi a free Tamale High Court aba and na general public debate obi akra anyo lawyer akra le ma say eh atem wo we die wo bi di asema court say ya to aba police station no abrante no retro de court wo kire wo say 41 police station we die rulers there ba menya comfortable nti court nka bi ma no court bu asem no ase na enya 41 kra police station aka nyina no yankoto aba no foforo atwetwe amanfo aso lawyer boy kakra we na ewo mram judge timi etekisa decision no abreko a nipa na mfa nka na asem a wode court ho court timi ema ye election e the entire constituency no
mini mame enchiao mame enchiao tifo gina na mame fancha kesi nkoma konongo
good
and then portable mama me kusha bedu andu wa no pay enchiao
Sunday no me ni sia
ayo mini am say adoptay that thing me say I didn't really am obi ateli
yeah
obi eken na me fa won kwachire me ma president you know
okay
yeah the first time the day about what them court na nanado and then
yeah
NDC it is the court not yet contested some electoral results be certain polling stations
yeah
and MPP said that be chance will be 72-0 ho ko ba nsen be break to me so say na be break ho a anko yi intent no yen twen sai na about on yen to ko ni ne to ko ha the empany for ka che ni say yen tini for one polling station result e annully the entire result e ma yen to ko it as someone the court down in court no you have to go be with some judgment it where be be a ku ko die asem edna sem koda and another one sabai based on the same position of the court no matter because they believe they need one outstanding constituency result and police station result and money affecting the reason is that there is a franchise police station some one company being the how right that is the right there you are affected one police station an entire constituency and an entire region and an entire country because of the few specific police stations.
Yeah.
That is the reason because me be like the police station tendency. No before there be mistakes. There be always time. It's against my right. Name binti ena sebe na court ni hwe no ka say into one police station there and telling na enche bia near to about the court just look so court grab the most court in this court independent was electoral commission
yeah
the police force na yen to about the go by you yen telling them some few stations they go through here.
Yeah.
Even to the point to say, friend is or they say Ablikuma, right?
Yeah, Ablikuma North.
Ablikuma North. Because there were so many inconsistencies in the outcome. Now, this one is novel. Because in novella, it's new. So, Obi actually I did a court. Now, the application for now, what you do is that they can release. I will be share the court in your mouth.
Okay.
Courts all go outside and are beyond your release.
Okay.
Unless the last one, in fact, if there was release, if any panel the maker own chairman the mame. Number 2, if there Madakudana or the mechanic own chair who interest rate, the toss me own chair the court fee mame, the toss line, all the special damage, the toss room, if there any order by the court.
Okay.
And any other orders by the court. Then of course and go beyond the release now what and to create a new existential release.
Okay.
What the court does is the court will limit in the corner of your release and the abano. Now if I say a certain police station, the outcome of the ninja home, you don't go beyond and disqualify the entire constituency results. You don't do that. You don't do that.
I see.
You limit yourself to release in the ban or contest one police station. The issue is with the polling station. The question you ask yourself is entire constituency results, is it under dispute? The question is no.
Yeah.
The entire constituency result is not under dispute. What is under dispute? The polling station result. Now, the say, okay,
yeah.
My main point is I said, the judge Emma ruling for the reason and the rationale for the ruling after that. And yet, Papa said, Judge Emma an order without giving the reason for the order. In Timpempio, about constitutional matters like this one, Judge Emma the order, no amount data or the ruling Baba Tuja. When I that. The point of us ever arrive at the decision there, yes, I got to validate. You mean the rationale behind it. This is unbecoming of the judiciary. We maintain penny that or meaning the data.
MP no kasa endra. Or say Oma ruling here as is the 24th no send Friday. Ena omode the details ni nyina beba bonchena wo manya access to it.
Also the kind of case that we are confronted with now. Ayana you also said ayana the entire ruling out of vacuum and sana about the rationale behind the good and the reason you know.
Oh, okay.
Because of the tension in the case.
Oh, okay.
It is what a high profile case. Yes, sir. You leave people sitting on tenterhooks. What you say? You leave people sitting on tenterhooks. Say, what disqualify a whole constituency election? After you know, would you reasoning? Put people in limbo. So they've been in a court, you know. Yes, sir. In fact, I'm sure, sir, baby, I'm very sure.
Yeah, or my appeal granted, or my appeal case in that.
Of course. I mean, that is the right tangent to go.
But lawyer the answer say lawyer just utienwa adwuma no so why ate eti won was such a ntem ni pen wo de beba na bia akoba we obetimi aresane ni this ya na mami musa kwa say obetimi sa afra semina resane ni this is bia semina bia o ofum baby say bia say this obetimi ayesa judge metimi take sa action bio.
Once the judge gives the ruling, the only thing you can do is over appeal. That's the man ruling we are. All time taking I said my mistake in the time.
Okay.
It is ruling. Once you are ruling, the only thing they say you justify the rationale for the ruling. Or justify the reason why that ruling. Who we are? Who justify we are? We cannot whether it's a corner square, an uncorner square, no. The only remedy to say appeal the ruling. Unless the another case of similar nature and that's now cover if they will use a different model to rule, and I saw another model in this judgment. Other than that, one more ruling on time reversing ruling, no. The court will not do that unless they want to appeal at a higher court, at a court for review of the ruling, no. If they will question ruling, no. If they are all challenging the competence of the ruling and all that before the court and before a higher court. If they are judging on the ruling of the mind, one A, B, and C. If it's higher court, no, if they are about to.
Okay.
Other than that, the ruling is there. Once for them, money there.
All right.
Now, when I'm thinking, Emma, I follow any problem with the judiciary sometimes. Now, say I better say.
Yeah.
I'm sure the judiciary, the trust now, I ran
yeah.
But if they go this tangent, many people who said that there is a problem. On some judiciary, on one I think you know what happened at the election in Senate for the year M1.
Yeah.
I think subsequently, we can do better. And that's we can do better.
All right. Lawyer, my nurse power ubra when you pay. You sure why? Good. Lawyer Ohinijan, a private legal practitioner, and I don't know a bonkomo ediafa issue. Na Pandai ruling na MP, me lawyer John Dako, MP was swami. Was it the ambulance mood of the judge raises a concern about potential political influence from NDC. Lawyer John Dako. I said, when you can't pay my friend, the ambulance mood of the judge raises concern about potential political influence from NDC. Lawyer John Dako, and so and then we say our parliament has now what it TBD NDC for Nyasem Kutakwa. I am more MPP for MPs number. In fact, 2026 budget the come faso edo mo touch 2 January splendid. Na na metie MPB or the majority side no na esre me yesa menya video na ma yaro aba hey NDC MPD NDC bidbia come na se be fie hey no mu free he nyangopo me try as menya video na ma yaro na obobo sa video na me hade na what say NDC for na cross esre I'm for you brofu wallahi untimi amasa country na ko baby o na police ni bia no betima achewo enti the free one so ba so I will search it na media ma ya rather appropriate time na wa ba ma monso matie said the city wo free the free ho e ba ye na OSP Samedako we director strategy and communication at my OSP was say we have received petitions asking us to investigate pastors over church offering. Hey, OSP. Samedako say, woman a lot of petitions. Petitioners no say woman investigate churches will grow me acquire woman first win offering. OSP this say among first your petition among first woman koi. Ejuma dey aso msa na wontimi nye. Wa say we any say among for woman petitioners. Be a petition woman say investigative pastors ni bi over church offering ni ade a and you know when na yasem na security analyst be Emmanuel Kutin was say NDC government we know he needs to respect Ghanaians. Nobody forced them to suspend contract extension to public service heads after retirement. Where the abaya omode IGP woman 2 years extension aka ho no. And the security analyst say we blame obi enye NDC for never respect my Ghana for must suspend contract extension we be call retirement to okọ now you am the 2 years most official statement aba say man paniama IGP another 2 years most say must suspend it. Mun go by your words mun integrity way mun respect way NDC aban John Dramani Mahama chabe kasa dede na mo kasa sa you don't go by your words. Munya government amu hold integrity. Mo kasa mna na chama no. Mo fa nu die no obuo ma Ghana fo. Okuta ta bra kwa kasa NDC aban bi aba e no ba na se we be cover private jet no e your bar sign and what to enjoy. mu integrity way mu integrity bia okroma amanya samtan tanya mu yere krom ha na hajia Sahadatu Al-Hassan was head of corporate communications Ghana Railway Development Authority baby ana position ana menu Adam say efan one ho I say there are Muslim schools that also compel Christians to wear the hijab enti asamua Western Girls Senior School Supreme Court no yeni abane say yo nkramofo schools nso okrom ha wo mo so etse yeni anu mo yen nkramofo mo ye Christians no say sa hijab no wo mo nso enwe enti de wode aba enso eno no na de firi ho eba ya chemu de amamo nso bie eno no na okay mama call and so na me isa fusedi mon koma isa na say
Photo mo hoye pa na ose
nyamena dum me so hoye pa
no am ba na woni ho
mete wonka pa mete wonka abraba bobo ni fia nya mete ni na
oh okay so we am about it
nyamena dum boko yes we dey to just say issues about proxy voting no o ko say MPP for so me careful because aha na amwa wo mu adentra
abo mamandi kan ntia na ntia o production team wana was the Western Diamond TV and I pay me to Bibiara.
Okay.
Plus the votes no and na this many opportunity be as our Canada. I'm very disappointed with the here. Yes, say almost elections and so. Very disappointed because Florence one key area sir. Amafu efaso but if you deny proxy voter, it means you are disenfranchising those who are outside the country. And I say they are the Takoradi or yare na ontumo and not to no to aba. And I said the Takoradi to coin every Ghana call different place at the vote to Ghana. Bank or to aba. Now this election commission now I petition there or very frivolous. Look at that frivolous petition and Fasubia ending. Now I get to because of your perception say you are about Edamobi. Now also what now how you done petition not to I can that love the photo or ya there Umbaji Atman as someone by Jumano. I see it as cowardness. Because if you know that as a committee, Ujumana over Yano, I the Hofitima, and so we did not want so it's then the Pakona or the plan a petition never any day. A Jumana meaning, yeah, a Jumana between a year, a Jumano, Yagisi Wamu, Naman Ye Jumano, or Safata. And that's the matter, no, and Kade, Ubiara, or the proxy by no. I think last 1 year or last 3 years, when we were waiting for the elections, the conditions to buy for plus the condition that they open so sure letter Nafabra and state the reason why you cannot be around when the voting time is.
Okay.
Now what there is the assume they are just more. This time around, I'm letting I can want you from Brano or job at Indiana. So then I get back at Nipana or Rotina, Abuja, and I say, oh, you are in the hospital from Babano. You are getting the Pakunu, we are denying the person a vote. And I believe that Article 42 of the 1992 Constitution, except if you appear what who coins of Boko to Aba, Nipapia or Obadino who can another.
Yeah.
Into abandon at this time on the panel person or exercise in the right, yet the right to vote now, 1992 Constitution, no, I can't. Nipakone the only right is over to Abayi in the candidate or leader. I find it very, very, very because you see, the area you can't stop it to one more. One day. And I said, business control letter, and I said, business control letter. There are the even you are bound to also respond to that particular letter. Well, how frivolous the letter may be, you have to respond to it. Because actually, don't say to all more. Or business to my soraka. Oh, okay, elections, so there, Western region, every region be a possible Western region. And because of that, and also there, Western region, Campo, Mama, and Baba, Western region. And if I couldn't do them later, as I consider, I'm going to sit on it.
I see.
But you never do a hard one, I feel there. Committee
anyway, it's the same number with the same issue, no be. But Urabia, Menena Din Como, committee no must set aside where member pa. And I mean, because someone for so free pa on the same issue, say, I want to say, be a proxy near the bow. They know what Chim say, I have to be a man for first to elections. So to avoid those things, no, this one, no, Nadia, on being involved with our proxy, no. That is the main reason untia Emma yes a mum farm for any because we be ankoto wo abroche na ntimi meto a untimi meto unya ebra beto tie ba say me the proxy beba pa na create another room and they will be part there. They are not going to allow that. That is the explanation that you give me.
Another room now come one time no there over create another room there because they make speculation that you have to say you are about the more before. Is it that speculation here and according to Namucha Sunara? So, you're not also why is it that
now, I say, young family, Yamma, and let's be generally, our proxy, Nankasanya, Obi Pitis, where the bass, you have the American, Japan, and our Dr. Brand Champion, Debbie. Nemo says, I did Nankasana, Avenue, people used to say, Omode, Ebevia, Abemu. And just say like we be to about their favor be. That's the reason why TMO is having.
I want to abandon the national elections. You attempt to process vote.
And we another time electoral commission for baby Yano.
So if the elections and yet committee over elections also. Electoral commission over elections also, and your committee over elections also. And to abandon the electoral commission, they want to accept to process vote for the general election across the whole country. Now, internal elections, they are proxy vote to the because obviously you have a in favor of somebody. You see, Abu the Omo Aya Shade, Dr. Alagi Mahmoud Babu, or Monka, some letter or no, or get 2 times Yabakabiaro, Yangi Monkano, and such a person, no, anytime they are issued what the deal because, or no, you'll be a very vocal, or you'll be a very violent. And because of that, we are the dean of Grandpa, Obia Enkasa. And to be a Sora, at 70 hours about Dr. Alagi Mahmoud Babu, on Susu. None of Pakuna Gaba, not committee so I got to because of what you say, when we get Dr. Alagi Mahmoud Babu, or no on Tashi. You see, what you are doing to particular man, and cause man a law abiding citizen, or no respect the party leadership. Not a mood to me, to me, but I can say, or I see a more far any day the poor and just look at the recent one. Or Muko a flyer out today about like the new manifesto. Now, amended manifesto now, yet the buy. Sorry, amended constitution now, yet the buy. All for my a president, or when you have pictures were hard more. The former vice president of our country, the living former vice president picture was missing out of that place because almost a camera amount of vacancy. And it's not fair. If you don't like Mahmoud Baumé in that manner, no, some of us will speak because my brother, he had the young man we are not on no crampon kasa na because on kasa and so can yala no tuma. All the baby now was so what samba yet by you the same way. I think that it's not correct at all.
Good. But I say no pay why. Let me show.
Maybe I'm not sure that.
It's a Fuseni, a Western Regional Communication Director for the New Patriotic Party. Kwasi Prah Jr. was say Dampare was a colored TV. Johonu is black and white. Unfortunately, Ghanaians have to watch the black and white for another 2 years without a remote. We Kwasi Prah Jr. and also the Wakafa the 2-year extension for IGP and so as a black and white pa ne colored TV nti we Kwesi Prah Junior na e kasa no and this journalist no say yase Ghana yam public debt no say a core 682.6 billion Ghana cedis. Third quarter of 2025, 684.6 billion Ghana cedis. Ena atu force ni nuanam de yam public debt no. Won me de akwaduru. Jine Ghana ni bia de kasai. We make calculations na mame. Cedi up by 32% against dollar. Bank of Ghana for ene kasa no. Eje o say cedi na ho den. Pay na move by 32% against the dollar. Eno so nkoma eda ha no pay ye ne wo eche ewa ha. Good news. Nti ye beka ho asem. 32% ena akọ. Enche ye bebo krata ne so kakrakra. Enso ediama mo ewo fia ha. Na yahwe pacho bo video ni mame Guinea Bissau military takeover akwaso no entie asrafo no nkoma na omudi statement a womodi tudwa ebimra eba yebeto asiaru pacho video ni wo ha na wabo edi amame
President of the Republic o alto comando militar para restauração de segurança nacional e ordem pública comunicado instaurado pela alta chefia de diferentes ramos das Forças Armadas, o Alto Comando Militar para a Restauração de Segurança Nacional e Ordem Pública acaba de assumir plenitude dos poderes do Estado da República da Guiné-Bissau.
Tiens.
Minia.
Na honamu yede.
Isso é da rumo.
Yese Ghana na ye pa.
Nka sanke ye pese so enye sa se de yetino enye sa inusa
policy rate from 21.5 about 18% enye
pa policy rate ni de eba forma nkranhyesem de wo ni se ka se policy rate broni be ka se cost of credit se ukoju obi si nsi hu na odisi hu na ya eta fe ni interest rate no eno ne policy rate no na oman bia no central bank o oman ni mu no ya ono na ye be ka se we the bank of other banks mame quickly NCT from NCT
I Professor Dampo class what you na za kasa odidim kana ketekere de etene pa
miss some na mko to see nya ho asem ka ya ba de meni ni problem
so interesting that community
yo enti the main say Oma bia ukoma ye was central bank. Because the central bank, that's the bank of the government.
Good.
Now, on na we share other banks in the so. Banks na ye ni friend commercial bank. Ghana ba commercial banks e Ghana, Bini Ghana commercial bank, Eco Bank, Standard Chartered Bank, Absa. Ni nyina ye commercial banks.
Good.
Ya sa afo nyina no. Ya omu savings, omu ye savings with Bank of Ghana said the minu ya yeso so ye di sika koto bank no again bank of Ghana so timi ma o musika said the minu yeso timi ko bank say ye ko di loan na policy rate no ye busiansi ho a ya Bank of Ghana no edema banks no as a professor me be can say that is the rate at which the central bank lends to the commercial banks.
Okay.
And on a policy rate. Now, the woman say commercial bank, you know, or in the Juma, now or the Apemfa, so saying things are more nipa or muti or moka. And a nipa bisudi, and nipa be nene sika no maybe a bank, you know. Now, Ubi obey Jumebiano or Pehusika. The sentence or no, or cock or tobetoni, or cotusicana betoni, to a company a Bank of Ghana, and the policy rate in the mano. Tena No, so the abano the abeton and the lending rate be also 14. And those are minimum you call bank and say a cobobos and the bank in the mine if any lending rate.
Yeah.
Yana de be was switch a policy rate. Now 10 be a policy rate in the cost will be a lending rate and also a cost. Until I say policy rate 29%. The moment a policy rate will be 29 as a lending rate, so a bit 30.
Okay.
There's a lending rate no 30%, for example, like the nature. The actually say, Oko Bank or Bobosia. So did they do Juma? Now a fish one. They say, Sikano, ya in Simua Utiano. Sebia Okoje 100 cities. I finished one who could try 30 cities. Nama Bankeno. And they say, Oko Bobusian in Femi and Sawan here. A bedding Femi and Sam Fie. Then Simua would try and go and so Usikana, Oko boy. Satan say, Oko Bobusian so the baby, a Jumabiness, a Juman shall see. Emfa so maya what you money be good.
Okay.
Enti se policy rate no osra egu adwuma emba adwuma enya kwai enyina.
Okay.
The bafom say ya dey na eye ne say e bafom an ankra omu dagusu a omu ye omu adwuma. So se bia we bi na adwuma adwuma no bi kra o ye transport business Takoradi Accra. Wotimi akod or car bear 5 ene me ko yi pa office car no wonya bear 5 ka ho ye enso so interest rate dudu ntino ana lending rate no board ntino wonya sa encouragement no nko bank nko jebosia ena aba form yi the transport 5 no betimi akwa akoto 2 cars bia be ka ho na 7 wakwa akobobosia sa 2 cars no akoto be ka ho a se car ba ko bia be fa mate any driver let's just say hono create say 4 jobs. So all create 4 jobs in nka Takoradi anke bianka ye besan lanza na yenye ya ba yenya ka ba Accra no. Ene in terms no. Enam se ka na 70 no. Ye cost station ye nche. Na foforo aba be faye. Ni nyina abo ama for business is called cost. It is a policy rate no bad for man. It means job creation.
Okay.
Excess say amanfo benya kwanya ko banks akoje bosia ama o matre o mun kro batema ma ye biebie adwuma ma adwuma bu a obi o ye adwuma bia otua tax aban so benya taxes ama aban sika ye feno domestic revenue mobilization no aban betimi afa sa kwanya no so ama fie sika on so ojeje no watimi ajeje no dodo na nani afira bontere de no so because utimi nya bebebe ofie a bibie no ebeka aban say chinchina kwa bontini ko bobosia kese na nitua edu nitua na aye den na akofa nsem bebrebe aba na chese ni nyina no na ama economy no ekosora no enti se ne ya sorry anopa na se yate se de no ayete yen se policy rate na hwa free ya 21% o baby ate aba 18% aba 18 and chese eye
asempa ya bi won jisade atudwa se say sidi na ho de na pagya mu to 32% as against the dollar. Say no so ye.
Ni nyina ye. Na mamen kasa fa kakramfa de medisi yi.
Okay.
Sa policy rate ni say no na obi anhwe ya. Obi be na dwen so abawe buy na policy rate ni nyame no kara ni na nam 27. And ono abefa de call 28. Or fa de call 28 na say what is one na about 21 ya and na about 18 ya ye di hu nkomo yi. Obi be kasa ene yesene abai waya de paawo na mfie kakra bi a ada 27 na ana omubaye na afikra ma wotimi di aba 18 san komo no na me pesa amamfo ntse enye sa na tie enye sa na tie na no kwasam ne say bibi na free baby eba na bibi ansi ya na economy no modwo no 2022 no policy rating nanenam around 2021 hoba no na policy rating no nanenam 13.5 13.5
I see.
Indeed my main case before COVID no nanenam 16.5 oh na time COVID buy no na abaya no hu say economy no ahode no kofo no eno ye na
hello doctor hello Hello, doctor. Okay, I'm say network no mu twetwe kakra. Doctor Atimenka. Okay, yeah, say okay. I'm say doctor free line so say you betimi anya ne back na. You know you are Dr. George don't fair we development economist. Ochade Olegon onna ye no ebon komo a ne line no. I'm say what free so no say you be nya na to aso nti pacho bo video ni mame ye Dr. Ba ye ne beto aso na ye di nkomo well say the name
military president of the republic.
Mame ni nwie Dr. Ba to aso mame line break here.
Yeah, it break here, okay. The number can say and then no and come we kru ni say oh the policy rate can na 0.7% and no mobile within 1 year omo di aba
18%
aba from Zeminia who share me masa now you are not being fair to government and I say na magana for we say nyema
okay ye hese ye beto aso na ye ne owura domfe ato aso adi nkomo e wa ha na lines no break kakra me yese
hello
ba to aso mame
ela no ha ye pa
ba to de wie mame wadaro
me chere say enen nkomo ne wo krum no ya ne nkomo nkoyi
okay
oh omo ba na policy rate na 27 and they see omaye ediaba 18%. Na je na ko so ya da kaze in shebe be na mo tina abanda da ba no ko ni nyina ne policy rate en now 18 ana say ni 27 na no correct na mum na na kufu ado be di ade na policy rate na 25.5%. 25.5% sa tell don the money ma me kono sa no ja no na da ba che da fa ko sa che enu ja no ma na kufu ado na ba sa ba fofo no ba no na ni tribu pone say ba mo mo dina na economy no agro o pese agro economy a what policy rate say be ya busiabo mo sense be yefo busiabo yefo yefo a do la be ka kwanya akwaji busia e de agbe nyuma ma amanfo nya adwuma ye na economy do tina ba no se le buta e production nti omo fa kwanya se nyina so ye ya ma policy rate no e ba from pa indeed eba beta around 16.5 da okay pa na covid buy no ya enema ye basa no ya economy no mu ye den no e na aba na ye na bi say be ya sometimes na inflation e da ofo
okay
e no o mu ye na je den na ti dia ye be ma kwanya ni ye biem amasika ba man no ye be ma de bi a policy rate be ko fom bia no amanfo nya kwanya ko yisika do de be ye o mu nyuma ma economy no starting if you don't be a mama policy rate the man perform the policy rate the na kufado somehow for in fellow Ghanaians sir and come with only
yeah
actually we said policy rate ya man perform so be interest rate be na obi atimi loan now na basa during covid no matimi e dey atremu aye
okay
abane dey say your Bank of Ghana about 13 points. Yeah, actually, 2021, power economy now it grew 0.5. No, 2022 it will grow 0.4%.
Okay.
Yeah, the economy is actually in an national. That time we are at 2022. That inflation is 13.9. That is an end cost will be a policy rate. You know, here must say about it or possible. You can say that 2.5. Inflation.
Okay.
Uncle Pino, or Mamma and Uncle Cassie. Ba, one buy a Bank of Ghana, every more policy rate in the cost of us. The Bank of Ghana, who say, and then my boy, I have Guinea. Now, the 4 to 2 million 10. The Tribu Pomo, or Jay said, because of say, Sikawa amount for to attend the opportunity says Sikano Quabontene, Ecotonia. Then trying amount for Quabontene, Akoti, Kodija, now, no more toneno, or net in for at 2 and 10.
Okay.
Designed the almost 2 policy rate in Muma Cosro. Let's say interest rate in the cost right. do na nka do bakọ bo siasa na o makoto no o mutini nkobo na America free amount for the sika akofoma ono o mo to no yen to intentem de ya to intentem a uti mo anu obi e be ka to tete woni e ma so na ma inflation no abafom the Bank of Ghana akonya ya ofa so eye boa ma ne ma bo ba fon eba from the say the be policy rate na dey e ko so enti ye be sha 2022 na yure mu no oye ya ye to ya fa nwu ya ye ko ye to digu ye kai ye bi ya ye no Takoradi mo hobeji the be you a enye no na ya na ye issue no ankwankwa bi e from BBC so mo kwa mensen ja so kokoto they are refined they are just so then ye bi ye tu a na green no crude no ye bi akwa ma no ne akotoni na ya safa ship akwa ma no ne akoto refine o mo koto refine they are so no everybody use the from BBC that's how BBC so mo koto ne ba no de ama OMCs atop na satem na amansen ja so Russia Ukrainian war no chance no a barrel of crude oil they could $121 that is an bona ya de pa na no ka say no me check and then I'm $62 I think about $62.7 achia for na ayefo eti enese niam bi eye yi a enye ye Ghana ba ho de no eye niam papa bi na ekosuo amansen ja
and I be
assure oil it's at 2022 could be $121 no and then 52 it is about half it is at no mo kotoba no mo yankran nye Ghana ba ne koto petrol ba Ghana betoni e yankran ne koto to ko ne ze board no board be ja board ni ampa e no mo ba o mo fanya board ni se the first no mo de no na kama no mo so ja board ni no satam so American $1 no so enya ahode no Ghana sika no so ha de nema me ensa na chire petrol no bo taxes about the beguso cedi na ho de ne cedi dollar exchange rate ena etoso me ensa eye amansa ja so then na fa ngo me ye to no
atiase
ye be di yo na last year so re na petrol bo na kosoro kakra sa amansa ja so kosoro nke ye $90 ene aba 62 that is ayefo no de ono mo kotoba omun tin to na board nti o ze na asenka senu yentum ntente mo mu se na ho de no so boa yentum ntente se wo to asenka de ma affect bibia o be se ni atosewu se nya ko suru pe mane no bo ni no nyira ya dina ene ma inflation no ekosoro no
Matias okay
eti Southern Bank of Ghana na petrol no bo no ko so a asenka 42 ma asenka edemu ama ne bo ekosoro ma Ghana ye nyina yesu a inflation go be 54 no de na obetini aya ne say obema policy rate na koso se de ba ya wana nko wo pepa so be kwa ko bosia no mu so be dila no so ko diga akoto toni mama de difo to mu ne mu tententem no o mo na je se o ma policy rate na koso na manfo antinya nko bank ko ding no nti ko basa na ma ona o toni ma no o buli baka de patronage ni pa no be ba be to no o mu nko ejason tentem na ko basa na ama adwebro na tese nema bo na be ko so tentem no abafom no number Bank of Ghana actual policy rate me call 29 and you are dipping the bag there 2022 and then ko pada wo ma man say just number boko it's policy rate you know that's the salary no Bank of Ghana enya kwenya so be ma policy rate na dey abafom say tin say inflation you know almost checking and 8% at the beginning 23 atia there and ye ma policy rate also emma inflation ma from and me that inflation number from there Argentina any kwase
policy rate
and na more match on
all right
so what I say
emu ni da pa
2022 the next you know nka enya de bro number and nka dawo ha anka policy rate Bank of Ghana when you have they say or tiso from 28 no mo beto ye no e dey about 18 daddy ya man send us until economy na say itimi build emma itimi go beyond am send us some the Ghana economy no is so fragile a week so week say I did be the man send just to be a show na kai
okay
ebi mo say see the no so enya ahoden pa na ba we oba yi why magic da bi onya hwe e na no na o sha ti di tere na me ne yura sananye
Atoforcing
Dr. Atoforcing na me ne no common so I can say o nya hwe me ka say no because o nya hwe that I'm not being so fair to them the magic bi o nya ne bi so bu bia
dia ye hunu na nya o nsa no adwuma mame mo wo sa
exactly no do ba to ye no e na wo hwehwe yi
okay
on say that for the fufu bi am
okay
on Friday before we are making we get 2022 now you need buy no at the end of the year now $1 is this 20%. They Ghana for him dollar you say this need be an for the buy dollar no it is 17 or by GC don't mind the moment and not only for this 20%.
Okay.
January 2017 you see the idea and the cost 17 and the 17 ko pension ko yes a dollar 61 months aside from 4 cities 20 pesos to 6 cities 20 pesos for 61 good man ya ore ya bakosema ye period that city etimi gira fako enya ahode wa mansan dwaso sikanda wo hono de fano international trading commodities trading currencies na one of the best period in year 2017 to 2021
okay
that mo ti so obi ka dollar mo asa enya fako that mo pe dollar bi at be utiminya na dollar no so nsese the year 2022 na ye wura mu no
ana ma sase ba boy kakra misen komon ede ba de pesa ye ti ase wo ho ne tiawa na mo ye ne ye tiefo se de enam so a ba no a ama sidi na ho den apagya no enye
eno na making eno na making the American say sidi na e wa ho den dada from January 2017 all the way to January 2022 sidi na wa ho den kese pa ya omo di dollar hu jado be bia dan 61 good months e ku fa be dia 96 months e mu 61 good months sidi ni Jafako
okay
one of the best records and medical asset and I make it as 2022 now again this year 2022 no now I'm saying that so be here Emma US recorded the highest inflation in 40 years Germany recorded the highest inflation in 70 years we also baby China baby I never boy
okay
and never one year against ano so no be ekwa gochi $1 na kota be na nyawo kwa $2 $2 the minimum of the first about the first in Ghana it is pressure about the two city so
okay
and I'm saying you know Bank of Ghana is not the $1 billion reserves that dollars are air reserves omudi bo city mobile omudi be tentem etu guma se de be yaka agrobe this is the ni be gira faako so anye e ko bi July 2022 no na $1 here ACDs 20 pesos fatam na yetika no ya sai import cover na yazini kwasi na less than 3 months no na ye less than 2 months import cover
okay
na Bank of Ghana no dey no di be just so be supply dollar no the dollar ni nyina ya asa
okay
etu ba ma against September October ni do October na $1 asaya interbank na 15 cedis and a forest go do 17 cedis and obi e kasa o kasa 17 no
mate
eti sa ni ma we amoa na amoa no ntino Ghana sha say wo sha say agene na ogene no and no Mozambique cry you gold only US then tell US currency
okay
it's so strong they say o ma build more gold reserves and then you go the James nya
okay auntie okay hello doctor hello okay I'm say lawyer doctor free line so okay ntu de yemfanisi I think say the person ne chene na cha wi nti no yemfansia na yemfa krata na personal mra na yemku yanim na yemfanisi ya na ye pesi yetino yatini nyina be ma na say enyi mana di
na wano nini di nkomo yi One need you come away.
Dr. George, what's your asem no court?
And was say me pay we cram fan send no.
The video bi ara.
17th interview me ne no. Was asem the way keka kwa. Ya yeja. See with your permission my person be send no. Na or dey charge no court. I case. My be anything.
I critical.
Yeah.
Okay.
Critical.
Ba kasa. Ujana.
Yes. On the economists for Nankasa no. They play with figures. In the band say figures be
important to express.
Yes, themselves because you see monetary policy rate almost say about 18%. And then the meno kasi so friend is saying see the no so you say again weight.
But 32%.
Yes, and back with the last one
the public debt na.
Public debt is so aswa akosoro. Is into omo figures be say no omo show
atomalize.
Yes, into or two way through no they are subtract way. Now for their commission we know they are subtract as no their amounts and ten na person we no. Yeah, omo demand the manager ho pa.
Edin. Oh yeah. Abna se bibia boko
nyame adom
yenkwe na enfa krata no musemumra na semuna ka do so pa
yo yedase imayenchia ya shefo na no peina yema wo makwaba enfamra enne ya wada dwumedie no so ko wankrata no yebefrase ewo the daybreak ko wakrata no mu daybreak is a freedom in truth say adano ene panda elections na na court no ehye se yensan enye rerun ewo honom no eno na minority in parliament ichiremu se na mo sasem ye de betu munimi enye sana na etie na yenim se kan ye kin mo be frefre ye nyina ma akoma akose contempt je ye no so dada nso ya ye krado mo de munsiuye na obia ehye ne moye ade amoye de enye kra wo se e annulment ye Alexander Afenyo mark na ne mehu ye rakobi Symphony ewa ha enano pe enu na wojina minority leader echia na wo moye press conference they break edi aba ene anope na Bank of Ghana governor Yera Johnson Esiama ne mfoni edaha and was say oh cheaper loans ahead sisi ano o kwakwaji loan na yebusia insihu no ewo fam kra insihu no ewo fam sanse Bank of Ghana o ma drop o policy rate na ba 18% intinya de de kase bi eto so gitu ebi kona kwaji bi na fa koye ko edwuma daybreak nso edi aba ene anope na wo hyeku wakrate enim ene anope kyeremu se ECOWAS yase lucy member baako na wotwi mu eku baako nso asiesio ewo Guinea aha ku esi enti ku esi sanso na tese ECOWAS ena ya hwere member no wo mu de omayi wo mu hwefri community ni mu anisa ene asrafo na wo mu ekona so Guinea for efri na ekoye ka kyeremo mo president ne ya kyere na pa bebi di na kwakosi enti government institution bia ya suspend ye ne ye take over nti no abra wo mo yo mo press conference no na yetwa e de abeto daybreak ko wakrate nanim ene anope na ye say ene UK was ene Ghana ni a oni ye friends saying 10-year visa fraud na sabre ye de abono eno so ye de ababeto daybreak ko wakrate nanim Ghana Medical Association wo mo ehodu wo mo 50th anniversary na anniversary kro na mu so wo mo 17 members at the Accra association who daybreak at the abanope
abra so steady enra announcement because that's Guinea for announcement no na all over the social media no be any age no be any age it's not like cool but you see the old should go and the young must grow that's all my young needs yin
and only ade emu ano
and they the 2 years aka IGP ho na the 77 no di na chondo nya IGP no be ondi. You see, into na se kubisi wo be man so a
power drunk.
Yes.
You see, me makana no pese the omo ye nya de betimi aboa. Minya tumi a chenchena pese wo tena hwa. Tena hwa. Budia. Is it Cameroon na omo 92 years no?
Yeah, yes.
92 years. Ade.
So die kunya ne sa almost by 54 years crisis.
Ade.
Bibisa. Another country is the same thing.
Oh no munya independence. Them so no na second president. Watena so sa o. From since independence.
Na se bunkwa na se bi adwun wo tuma betimi ebu man.
October elections e course. Na wiase yin na ehwe wo ni di echire na wo mu polling stations ahodro result e ba otu so your friends say research Roma no. Ne opponents no na we win ni. So ekwa wi na What about African kasa? One electoral system near complicated.
I don't know.
I don't think you better baby we better take it 2 weeks and sana is a walk around speaker. Speaker they declare results. One speaker of parliament, you know. I didn't think I was take it 2 weeks just to make room for you to manipulate results.
But ECOWAS now so edumayo because Ekoni ye ko keke say Ekoni abodi say ECOWAS. Dey na mo so mo ye. Wala mo lose member state back up na mo aba na ECOWAS lose member state back. But ECOWAS dey na mo ye.
And then mo ye boa.
Say yo ne fa na say Ekoni ye fe na ECOWAS. But member states no dey na wo empenifo bi wo mu an wo ya bro. On wo ya bro for e so to me ka bibi kire wo mo. Omo yin penfo ha papa ya Nigeria da na Adinkole Tinubu ato na oda
some na ECOWAS for munyo mu yi e wo say ka no kire wo mu
bola Muhammad Adinkole was Adinkole bola
Tinubu ono ne ye Tinubu
bola Adinkole Tinubu
yes no
ato na oda so Nigeria man penny is he okay o dey interesting na
nti mebu no bofu a ye betum egu India.
Mami chaga na police ni asoja for. Daily graphic the bureaucrat ano. Truth and accuracy every day. Mun kenya mo. Na man no sinya mbebu no. Na and the interest rate I say about from because of BOG so attain policy rate no so no ahosem ya bobo so a eno so ansem e wa ha. Na Ebino ka said they should bring back 14-day treasury bill. Daily graphic so accruche degu ne feto so emienu. Na no so parliament e pass a year COVID-19 recovery act no amende the tax no ya VAT no ya sachire mu value added tax ya sachire mu amende COVID-19 no ya yi e free se wo kwa kodidwa na ya be COVID-19 eto no ya yi e free so no parliament e yes eduma no na China former mpeni e friend da faton was all my ready pa so metumi akamu abomu with Ghana na yetumi collaborate ye ho na impuntu your friend development no ebi yetumi aba and on some sort of pay daily graphic edemu semedi aba
yo metwaso every the chronicle na the chronicle den sem miensa ne de ba yensem miensa ne nyina so kra no eye nkunimdie na sene wo ye ne dada no ase Deuteronomy chapter 20 verse 4 ene nyankopon wonya owurade onyankopon bedi wanim akwakokon etia watamfo na wama nkunimdie nyame asamunie enti wo sha yera ose ye wedi twu no ye former education minister no ne mfoni ene da ha ena esi ahene ne etu ahene fo wo mu asantemanta mo ka se onu de betumi increase vote wa Ashanti region dia ma wo mu nti wo mu de 31 January 2026 MPP ye wo mu primaries no yera ose ye di twum ene wo mu sure bet wo mu koto aba edi amano eno so da ha Kratafa tosu mienu ni miensa wo chronic na di we baye na former vice president Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne foni eda hase ne yechiremu say ye rose ye wedutwum ne backyard ho no we super vote wo honom chese endorsement a delegate ne de mano no enyasem kuma na ye nyina so ye beka ya 2024 abra na campaign no ejine mu a ye kwa ye ba no ye hu say the new force cheda ne offense a movement bia enye political party wonya kasa mafo bi ese friend Shalima Abisi na ono na wakasa edi ema the new force ena Ghana for say adenti na yenya manyosem obi be firi no krom de no ho abegege ya manyosem we die pene so enye yie ya nhye ye debi yete hanum sei na obi afiri no krom abegege ya me amboso ye nte ase eye hu dede sa na ye chi Shalima ede no ko no krom ya se ko krom na yenye hwehwem na wo krampo no yesusu se wo criminal records ena ye kasa CID declare say Shalima Abisi woni criminal record bia e wo Ghana the chronicle
abna amza meeting kakasa meka ayi ambassador ton ho asem na me say China man penny for education sake don no mom ya ambassador ojina China name wo Ghana
okay
ebo man penny ne Zinjimping
me wo mudi ni de ya na memmo ya na makasa we bia China man penny ti wo peso hu ni o China man penny a na wa ko search
wale ben Zinjimping but we ambassador ton na the faton daily guide the bureaucrat no pay yes just pon any others be you don't go in court if I contempt say court ashawade bi so court nwie ye embu asem no ana mo si court echi akwa bibia eno ne court mra no eto court mra emenam sunti court and say one setting for contempt and onsem e wa no pay a daily guide the abana and then me no ka say Tamale High Court ne nyina se o si ye found pandai abato 2024 December de ho no ama me no ka say majority ni minority no obia ante no ho ase as party controversies papa and ne enura no minority for a press conference ama Roxen Nelson da fiama po awo ye emrese be ma de shomo Saturday we dey ka tire speaker say one pam yera Martin Yendam every parliament because wanyama emrese be dwam ni biem for the way say speaker rule pass MPA and yet they may pay because court ruling no and say mama friend was a member of parliament was say nyanya run na be run and say me the more parliament and the be run na ma contest na me boa
no da fiam kwa no ya no woni Ghana marana ana woni say court aka say speaker so esi so e parliament one sana yera na yetumi yini so kwana court ne fie compare say e beto aba na ewie no I think he was stopping him from contributing to any course e parliament which is not fair. Which is not fair. Na mo numbers na mo hono crampo no. Excuse my language, you say useless numbers. Because what are you doing? E dem pa na mutumi ye. Mutwitwa we see ha na mo de we akwa kozisi so. So still enya papa bia. So you are scared. Even me say monje MPP for seat nyina maninka ba akopɛ. They will still function in parliament.
After 92 MPP no call parliament. And so still na who be papa bia NC. Upon all the seats alone, good because MPP and Parliament 92. Boycott here. Into no, the animal here, they count member. He has it now from 92. 792 na me Parliament in Accra. Dear Papa Ben among here.
Into one walk to Abana, walk to Abadama NDC for some mutual a majority in Parliament, somebody about Brano. They are not using it for anything. I don't know there. Now,
I'm from Infantos na Catafetos Nisia. Africa Continental Free Trade Area, an agreement. Yes, it may need back staff. What time is 221,000 Ghana cedis? Or the idea of the culture bet means a bet in the year. Better, Edino, Agafra. 2021,000 Ghana cedis, 2.2 billion. They say, people say, no, bet it, it is Escavicha.
Jama, people have become so addicted to bets and they say, to me anyway. Now a machine will be theatre on a program. What is SK to say?
No, I have 200 Ghana and 200
Ghana
2.21 billion Ghana cedis.
Yeah,
no, they go to bet. I don't why are
they watch it.
I go to bubu scale in an answer. Who go bet for the scale? So who could do now? 221,000. Who do you made in yes can the amount?
And now I am Kakran or Maki Casey.
Now, who's all this girl could turn boom my bed and I remember that as a mentor to show Binabra, but the tense is when I'm saying a child, Miss Me.
A banner, I would have crown now what's so die.
Many tanga and Miss Me.
Now I walk a cholo to cramp or windy no crampo, Yana would rather them out to me and so me.
I don't make it. Hey, maybe not a good time. And I don't see mobile money. I to be short code be the child to myself, or we say no man come up. Me no be a million to me, but okay enough for my son. Meso mi twa ase mi mpemo abra me kopemo ya mi ma hwa amount na e sha mi fi se me ma twa 5 cedis na 5 cedis sa na mo times in buy numbers na me
yeah wo pay
me sha 1.5 ma se ne 150 Ghana cedis ya me de me abra ko
once any
I'm a friend here for say me twa loto na ba mo twa 1.5 de me di twa loto an ka me mi
yes e go endele ho
yeah 1.5 abna de ayo kwa me de si kama ya boda mukruma
yo like I don't know my fa the Daily Searchlight and so e wo media no na Daily Searchlight kratafe to so mienu e na de we e de aba ko wakrat ni mu no yera samije mfio ye CEO akwan se wonya pink clips o
competition ko se
conscion na phone da ha sei and the yera Eric Dauda ono a legal practitioner no so ni phone e da ha sei na yera no and the washer gold word for say hey me challenge mo say mo publish the list of your gold suppliers na yen just galamse fo nka wa hey wo visit yen kwara na eda kroma ohu inti eno so ye da beto kratafe to so mienu e wo the Daily Searchlight ko akrate mu na yera Kennedy Japan no phone e da ha sei yo and the was so no nya me ye na dom na MPP fo eto obama no ma ne be ye mampani e wo Ghana o se Ghana be ye de papa hey wan hwe ye kra obi abenya ne card em e kroma be ye de na wono ministries no eya so ye na ye de ni nyina akwakosi nkran no obe decentralize ni nyina regions ni nyina ebeche ama obi anso nya ne de kratafe to so miensa ewo the daily satellite ene di we so e di ebaye enne anopi national blood service foni omo na mo hwe moja sam so e wo man Ghana ene ye twetwe amanfo moja ne ye hwehwe mo ya de anim a ye fa nkosie blood bank na obi hia bi etumi de agene nkwa omo so mo bank ni moja nim endi etoto asresa Ghana for wo moja aboroso no kona ko donate bi na ye fan save lives the daily satellite nso ediaba enne anopi na ene Ghana chapter of women's in tech and asabre wom emak wom 1 year anniversary kratafe etoso me enum e the daily satellite ene di we so edi eba na anopi
na gogo ngetengitin asami member fo bi no omo ye me hunu we da menyusu me ni asami member we fie kuma me mbo electoral area ni din wonim onyankuko abena onyankuko ndo me nam ko me duo we go see signboard ana ni dia to so nkuko nketengitin
why dey
one starting nyankuko by force so onyankuko because of nkuko nketengitin wo kwa kwaji bi de begum na ka twom so onyankuko me wo woni ni dia bia wo nkuko ayen ho onyankuko madam for pano no the meaning is wo no onyankuko
mate
me for daily dispatch mfenwi and daily dispatch ebiem yi na wadukuru mu amye hunu mu 2 years science excellency John Dramani Mahama edema Christian tete yehonu no wode mu nsem ede aba a wabie mu pa onye bia krata na ifa to so ba ko no mienu de ensem no egu pa na ebinum so kirem se his excellency John Dramani Mahama wa kirem prefe se so person call for the third time na no kra bi enim what dismiss that talk now for ekeka wonten so no when I so ko 2028 elections bia na chief of staff so na o ka se wo kirem se US embassy anhwe no mo collaborate na visa be pede ama World Cup fans no emunda ho sesi ama fans no so etumenya visa free ana se visa ho betumi na akọ support Black Star ayetwa 150 million Ghana cedis e dey omom so mkodi no kwa no na won sambre fie no won ko support won ana pe daily dispatch eso de ni
yo ye be kwe na mi chechi achechefo e na no pay e na anesefo mi chechi am how be market na ejom ti sai
emebere omukro wa
oh da bi so we it's a harmless way oh me ma mo shout out nti anope no yero Mahama so si wochia mo o si bibia so be fine obi anka na comment no yem yenya kasa reset na o reset wo phone no crampo no a wo content na be furu so ansa no ba be restore foforo what you say enti munya botre bibia be kama
yati right
mama for mo bufo so go school for no so me de wo me ba me fa nchaw
onyame no ntina why wada ase awuzi yarbesia na ya na Gregory atoaso free ha me ba
Militare presidente da Repubblica. O alto comando militar para a restauração de segurança nacional e ordem pública comunicado instaurado pela alta chefia de diferentes ramos das Forças Armadas, o alto comando militar para a restauração de segurança nacional e ordem pública acaba de assumir plenitude dos poderes do Estado da República da Guiné-Bissau, profundamente comprometido com os valores de segurança nacional, paz civil, da defesa da integridade territorial e independência da Guiné-Bissau, o Alto Comando Militar para a Restauração de Segurança Nacional e Ordem Pública reage à descoberta de um plano em curso de desestabilização do nosso país, para a operacionalização da qual se montou um esquema operacional oriundo de alguns políticos nacionais com a participação do conhecido barão de droga, nacionais e estrangeiros, bem como tentativa de manipulação de resultados eleitorais. Para a efetivação desse plano, foi descoberto pelo Serviço de Informação do Estado um depósito de armamento de guerra.
Ba anu asema kopie ko ese Dad Lumba onye Ghana ni. Hey! I say we're Germany as now. And some now you know me as somebody said 30 from so first there be. And they say on the gun. I can't tell because there be that lumbo on the gun. We're Germany. They would see us in the what's here and some brew. Hey! Okay. That is Lumba. On Natalaza de Ma. German for. As my copy of court to know.
So on Okota Hopa.
I understand almost no idea.
But nobody can tell me that Charles could do for you.
On your gun. Sasano Muko Catcher Court.
Yes, answer me.
On your gun. But I said a gun of Brit Mukako, Nacharazima.
Oh, yeah.
So it may possible.
Our laws permit it.
Sure.
To Benya Obia now, Ghana and Nissan Canadian. And Commissar Jachiquis say, no, really, Quincy, Canadian. But when they are
Said him when we say, yeah, I say more. Then the number. Okay. There was a Biaboko.
Oh, school new anniversary.
I know cannot.
Yes, anniversary.
Come you say.
The last 2-3 days I've not been to. Okay, we will say Mikasa Mitrim Kaka.
Now who said that? But
oh yes, and float no.
Near float, okay.
Through the principal street of Mpo and its environs.
Oh, okay.
And I know that all students and then I mean the entire Mpo township and then the school itself are reading themselves over by 10 o'clock a day.
Okay.
Now we're winning a day. And I'll be there.
That money is Sunday.
On the Saturday.
Saturday, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Saturday. Until this coming Saturday, was school forecourt one of the assembly hall na will be the main debano.
Okay.
And RM is showing up. That's the regional minister. The
MP.
Yes. MP himself, Yura Kofi Bento.
Okay.
And a host of people. The regional director of education is coming around. The district director will be there.
Okay.
The headmistress herself will be there. And the guest speaker, Yura PKT Odru.
Yeah.
I think he's a big maneka education in Ghana.
Yeah.
You can't take anything away from Professor PKT. Occasion. So we call on all students of Mpasek and the loved ones of Mpasek that today and at least Saturday they should come and make the anniversary the best.
Okay. Good. Gregory, yes, court issue about fast young run the entire Pandai constituency for because of say according to judge the abano lessons na ko nani anya ho ntie nto abano foforo eno minority press conference and no matter tibia ma judge ne pa nyasem go to Accra tibia ma judge ne pa there's a judgment with you or 70 pay masters was the entire constituency ni ansantro foforo di mu awrem Branson so challenges some of the polling stations ndiara na honumum ni ama anya honumum rerun said they are break man of 19 police station to and dance the entire constituency Anton Foforo. Minim we take on that there.
Well, I will momentarily viewers on both Western Diamond Television and YouTube, so I want to watch and at least bring the young Kofu who I was watching. Yeah, you didn't check a sepa and you did your winner. And I bumia, my son find check a sepa, farmer, all the 5 leading aspirants in
okay.
All of them.
Second do how?
Yes. I went around Kutina. No, me
okay.
As a delegate.
Okay.
So I went to listen to him. We share a new bet revival and Okasa Yipa come out and no Ayampia Nisa Kasano. He came in. No. I mean I'm not interested in those things.
Okay.
Come and tell me what you do. Okay. Everybody knows where I am.
Yeah.
Say me a full bow me, but I had time to go and listen to Kennedy.
Sure. Oh, sir, Dr. Baumia Bahano. As is a question to me, new birth,
revival.
For sure.
Okay.
Me who a lot of our economy, Kennedy company.
Yes.
Brand champion, other comes in. Now, we never TV.
No, correct.
There's nothing wrong with that, say. belong to a certain candidate.
And I think that one day, look, there's some level of normal Kennedy go forward. And last election there to 2023, no, the Kennedy winning only Kwesimintim and Anta West. They want to.
Okay, there's a of
the 17.
Can support what?
Yeah, there are some gentlemen in the constituency. They move the delegate, and those guys are Ken Nkofu. And I think they are doing a good job. Though they have tried as much as they can to move me, but unfortunately, I am full
unmovable. We are unmovable.
Unfortunately, and they accept it. Into my mincha bossman su. Uche upa bossman.
Oh, okay. Konadu super.
Abu on the panda issue ni wa hwe. Judge ne be ndinama.
Says Justice Brew. Is it Plunge or something? Plunge.
Brew Plunge.
Justice Blue.
But
we are serious.
Hey,
we are serious. But me worry kakra ye. Mania nye okay me nebia we lawyer nti wait mark me afenyo mark. Ni speed na
or the condition.
Yeah, nah.
Yes, I felt that he was also harsh then. Sure. But you see sometimes the thing becomes provocative. Where menya kwan asemi be ya na menya kwan meti John Dagon. John is the MP for Swami.
Yeah.
Happens to be the minority caucus one lawyer is the legal counsel for the minority.
Yeah.
Now I will honor my minion today. You're in Sala or a former MP for Pandai in John 2020 against Nindam. As someone the Keja court in there, some police stations, and you named 41 police stations. So the court should annul this and not go High Court, Tamale High Court. The court now annul them 41 police stations. That was the crux of the matter. Interphobia nebi send up and there are some about same way so but catch there. Look, NDC for say about 41 police stations with any Jimosi on into the court there. Court now annul winning. That is the crux of the matter. Now, Abu, me the 41 police stations issue me Abu winning ma. Now judge at na catch him there. Look, marshal 41 issues now. Now the marshal issues said that be na them no. Me sure they'll say you run 41. You can run over 100 and is it 80 something police station? I mean, hey, Abu Lo ya be pa the serious. Maybe all of us will have to do the law. Then maybe we'll transition to being at the bench. Because this is so scandalous and this is shameful and disgraceful. Okay, and I'm not surprised that Afenyo Makin would choose these words. You can't blame him. When you do this, you are serving your paymasters. Another, you are not applying the law, or even when you are applying the law, you are not applying the law to the latter. Okay, because and reasons now, but no Friday yes about reasons. Reasons no. Look, but it is becoming one too many.
Me tell some men and one some kakra, but I think say appointment. He was appointed as a High Court judge in September 2020 after being promoted from the Circuit Court. 2020 and High Court. Notable cases. He recently jeered national attention and criticism from minority for professional conduct. In September 2022, he was among several judges who declared their assets after a letter from the Fourth Estate highlighted their delay in doing so as required by law. Other duties, he has also overseen the swearing in of executives at the Northern Regional Chapter of Ghana Journalists Association, where he advised on professional and it means so further specific details of personal background such as the blah 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 blah. Me who say case
he's a novice.
Apart from sir,
he's a novice.
Justice Emmanuel, but Plat Brew, that is his name. Ghanaian High Court judge. Mudiama Presade. Significant cases in the northern part of the country. Said not one. So, kakra me omodi amame no.
Look. I think that he's a rookie. The way they be, Mundo a very inexperienced man. I am maybe in terms of the law, he studied the law for a very long time. But on the bench, I think he's not had even more than 10 years.
Yeah.
What you are saying.
High Court 2020. September near the court.
But he was at the circuit court. Yes. Assuming that circuit court will do 5 years. Then we do 5 years for a year. You find the 10 years. Look, he should have been able to give us proper judgment than this. And then come on the BJ in the we don't want to call him names. Unfortunately, but he's forcing us to do so. Kwame Adam Adwin Nabu Nsala or former MP no am come on the BJ. Also 41 police station bo irregular to say into 1 for 9 basically. Former MP Nasmo the kwayan. Now I say no I should case ni pa ni nyina ya lo nyina. It doesn't make sense. Judgment no, it should be sensible. It should be reasonable.
He na content and you go.
I mean, however, in terms of seminar, but tell me Samudo. We'll go after them. And look, I don't know where he's coming from. But if this is his behavior,
but you see,
probably him be chasing.
The amount for can't just say, said okay, obi the asamaba. Say 41 case no issue.
Yes.
Other than one address it to that 41.
That is
not
true.
the entire no. And the amount for no problem. So I can say 41 we go to about her.
Any problem.
I mean no problem. I can say the entire constituency. They are running there. Receive a lot of concerns.
Look, I think that is becoming one too many. I can't bring a case now. Judge not now bring an assembly no.
Any man can do nana.
On your face. They what we see. They are desecrating the Papa na. No better than you Konadu na or next time you kwaya no the be no the job Abraham is no. They say Yambano the American customer. Indeed he resigned. Nakasa for resigning. Later on there when in Dinko one agenda but he saw what was coming down there and they know left and right too. At the NDC and then the MPP felt that masa na Abba Samsuni. Misdemeanor. Look, all of a sudden, I don't know what is wrong with our justice system. I think that all of them they are being cowed into submission. Either Yera Mama, the pressure below to order. And it's a case in bedroom, also watch a fact, also watch evidence. No, did the assembly? Abu Aidabaka was slow. And a judge says, Radia, it means that you don't know why you are sitting there. What's with that fear or abadi favor? Atmasa. And you have to be confident in a judgment. But no good pronouncement now. What judgment? And some be court. On for claim. Abadi a friend marking. Uncle can send me or Atmasa. And I am shocked. Look, Pandai constituency. Abu in Mopa. The NDC has always won that constituency. Yera Mama Tywin constituency. Indeed, in 2012, Mr. Mama won the constituency, but Matu Yindam won the parliamentary. 2016, John Mama won the constituency. Yindam won the constituency. It was only 2020 Watuma John Mahama no was a Watuma Oye and Sala. And then in 2024, the constituency went ahead, voted for John Mahama, and then voted for Matu Yindam. The problem is that the gentleman is still not satisfied there. You know, Mama win constituency. No win constituency. Meanwhile, I'm telling you there, 2016 and 2012, it was the same. I check. Very close. They be a year Mama win constituency. It's a pandai for what had to abandon my year Mama. But in terms of parliamentary, Yindam has won the last two. That's 2012 and 2016. You know, lose 2020. You know, lose 2020. Atmosphere. Look, I think that it doesn't bode well for our democracy. And Abu, anima, what's the Asami? One deal grand now, and this no
jubilate.
What's the man said? Why? And it's sad. It's a best the young judges know they would have to be confident. I don't know what is wrong. But
you see, the judicial at large as a minimum change of government, people are bashing them too much. As a more sense of judgment, how what is it?
Yes, I'm on my catch on. I don't know what is wrong with them. I mean, say we my minifu until be another baby them. I don't understand, and nobody can also touch you. Only if you apply the law. Indeed, the law is the law, which I agree. Atmosphere. But when you apply the law, let's say be a lawyer that me, we be in Bibia. Then why is it there? That's why then. and somebody had the my lord, my lord, my lord. Or Yarikaba. When you compare the Almighty to a mortal, or Yarikaba, I won't put a phone, my lord. I mean, some of these things don't augur well, and it's shameful. Okay, Parliament, Musi wanted a while. Also the Okasa. Then he has been blocked by now a papa friend and a majority chief whip. No, and yo, as a man come on Kasa. Unprincipled politicians in Kote. The question is a woman come on Kasawa. One Parliament wa. Or a Parliament one or Tnam, as an Wubwa some market on Kotwa Abenbimna. Principles no ever. Doctors Afo Toffee war Jomro constituency. We win them constituency now. And people do court no. They felt that there were irregularities. The woman was in court. Atmasia. Or stay high court issues. Be the first one. She lost the first one. Or stay not the court. Then I think there's a appeal court to say high court na sense na o mama minister but about you need madu. So what's the point now? Intin nam dey me un there or say obako for appeal. You know so wako. Yes. To stay the judgment of the high court. Them na yin na yati. And I think that it's reasonable. Now the unfortunate part is that oduroye parliamentary cases now osiwo only the appeal court pay. Entum from court Supreme Court. And appellate court so or the chief justice no say or an offer rente iba someday was iba so then more than one work in wood yasam. That's the only place I'm worried. In the court and coffee diabolic park what no abu they will go there and then affirm what the judge has done. I'm telling you. But if you get people, yes, and one day 2-1 3-0 echo win mass and be till to Abanbim. And look, so I can go to Abana. I am telling you, write it down. The end is will win the constituency.
Oh, Shani dear. Now yes, this is you Aquatia, yes,
but no reasonable person will tell that look.
Was a mobile yenef. Intimidation somebody banner side frustration with for Befano. Want to be because
yes, because Mr. Mahama won the constituency. And then in them because of no popularity, no, and also winning constituency with over 3,700 votes. In case of any rerun, no, Abu, I am telling you, the young people will lose the constituency. As let's say, because of Famano Bono. Now one or two on there, here I'm the president, not to Abama or NDC now. It will be very easy for the gentleman to go and then lobby for the constituency. We'll be in the madam. In cinema, I'm worried.
Sometimes I agree.
Yeah, me very worried, and I'm sad because the justice system are minimum windy, not a very strong and robust too. All of a sudden, it looks fragile. They look very frustrated, intimidated. They are not confident. They don't seem to be fair. Why they obi chasing one BB? I don't know what is going on. Mintasi. I don't understand Abu. Tell Chemasi. There will be the Asana about the Masa. Mako to Aba. Abani ya tuwe about 41 police stations. I have problems with it. Inti share na annulled. As the no. All the police stations are winning assembly all of them who evidence no them they say yeah them me scatter nina we are not nina no content for I mean what is this the financial implication what the logistical implications what the tension over Bokrum what the one or do na me nyina wa or do nipa or pandai no or do one why I think look our democracy is sinking day by day. Governance, no, all of a sudden, no, it has become so cheap. I'm telling you, very shameful, and minimum, but SBB bad plans, no. Say they know you need more. Look, it means that he's sleeping on the job. Say they are no, or there on all the nigga the pa. And why they know? I'll be following man, follow because I Jaja, what there's some abana, there's some not 20. Now for maybe 4 days. I mean, it doesn't make sense. And you know, those massa on our coin na appeal innocent kutukum. He knew that Judge is very diabolic. All of a sudden, all of them have ceased to reason.
Young for yourself to baby, I'm on your 4 person on the gun and a corner. Meaning, say Gregory, a boy, a quimbiaso. because minimum said judiciary no last resort assembly critical yesu ko down politician yam for haraze ya call no mutie yasem but omo yam na yese ehonso no ye gidi a wo mom no ya agra.
I agree.
So the asem court kra now show background necessary city we am so say
you will not get justice.
It is too bad. That is where my fear is.
Until you be complaining there of the action and inaction of Mr. Mahama to remove the Chief Justice or get to talk on this flimsy, useless excuses. No, it was not good. See, okay. I mean, I am worried. I'm also be worried because look, if you are not careful, echo quarter in your justice. That's the point I'm saying. Master maker in there, since I'm wire, say no be any connection, any networker, you struggle to get justice in this country, and that is what Mr. Mahama wants to do. And this is the legislature not Konadu. You know, a partisan. Executive no saying yende. Judiciary na inya in daduna inim there I want the assembly I want obobo enu abu the least said about it the better.
Yes, Ghana's your public debt apejako 682.6 billion Ghana city third quarter this year. Is it alarming?
Yes, why not? Now I what's it and this from one Ghana city crap what's on Moripu
nyane correct.
Eh, inta na wa nankasa tum obalu no konenim.
Anya no kre.
Exchange rate nankasa mu de change sabe kasi crap. Until you can't use the exchange rate and say that because of the exchange rate no. Ebia we move from maybe 12 to maybe 19 and 20 into on our debt levels no akosu. Look, I don't know what has accounted for the ballooning of our natural debt.
Enye borrowing bia.
But of course it's only borrowing bia o. Until so no can catch.
Nti ujidi.
Well, I don't have any because you see, Atuna Kasano, Edman de Amaka, there, we will all see the cracks, God willing, the second year. Yeah, Jano. You see, so my mew, you are Abu, Nessa, Eka Chank of the Yenya Hadi, Nami admin, be able to be with Bamedi. We were told by the NDC that one for one Ghana city, Kwapon Fanka, the national debt, one okay. Nkomo would be Jane. I'm so they what did I'm command be Jane? I'm said mood and NDC Akwaji loan be I have not seen it. But yesterday or so, in the moon what published the debt stock and it has risen. I'm now what is accounting for this? Until I am prepared for education. My father say, "Ubi me nakwana, mbrada busi otem." And the moon, Abu Mamichi or the deputy director, Nadmu or Western Region, Daniel Mauli Abusi, Mamichi and Pa. Look, Abusin and the if one can train. Abadno account for the end the national debt no another yen debt stock no increase no what has accounted for it. So komo bo from be na yete one I mean it is obi the boy be this year nipa kun make train. What is happening Abu Abasemesi?
So details on Ghana's public debt quarterly increase. I say the debt stock rose by 71.6 billion Ghana cedi in the third quarter of 2025 from June to September. Preliminary driven by an increase in external obligations. Now debt composition, external debt climbed to 367 billion Ghana cedi in September 2025, accounting to 26.2% of GDP. In the US dollar terms, the external debt stood at approximately 29.5 billion. So debt ni na ye external debt ni ade kabia ye de enu bi na account side. So domestic debt so 317.6 billion Ghana cedis. Enti de etie eno
so my problem is that you see
so that's why the quarter increase, the data shows overall reduction in the debt burden compared to the previous year. Between January and September 2025, the total debt was cut by 76 67.5 billion, reflecting ongoing fiscal consolidation measures. Enti kakra omodi aba so make
abu you see them come edija Ghana ni bia obebi so there what has accounted for the increase in the national debt
na national debt ba dia
you see why are our friends not being truthful to the fact why
say public debt no cost omo nchechi mu
because I'm come with the budget in there what's one come busi bia
me say ugidi
I mean it doesn't mean that no sister do
sa
sister do and when you do this one suffer you are going to suffer the branch way ebi and common allowances you are struggling to pay teachers are abu why you demand 11 months aban catch on the one arrest 10 months arrest not that month November and no of us amona university lecturers was kakim current make say where the sitak for striker sitak and ayawe
hey
oh my little girl is there. Until my son maker.
Dabeno no.
Monday no was massa one
Monday
Monday what's wrong with you man? So Sitak current them see they on strike. What's one 2023 one collective agreement be ho Abano is reneging on it. Teacher for your system ya position ya abasimesi on 2 allowances one be ya. Into yan national debt and rise. Scan then. What are you using it for? Yadi then. In time no why am I yan debt why rise them no? What have you done? I'm a capital expenditure be another about the partner about initiate big push programs about the way initiate wama yan debt stock no wako so them no. Abu me ami yan trim. Nkomentasi and I feel that Abu Kofubi and Koko the John baby.
Hey,
but can people lie to us? That is perjury. Abu, that is perjury. And me sure. Look, I think that we will need more clarity on
basically almost say external debt no na can be. Na ma ekosrosa.
So we have been borrowing. Yeah, borrowing by yanka. Atmasa. Yeah, boring basically. Mkodame says I dem there. I mean there after the IMF na May next year na there we be yemu. Now we are also open to the capital market. You to me kwani ekokobo busia na ade nyina.
Yeah, apart from that almost cedi no so ahoden abaso pa 32% a cedi na ahoden as against the dollar. Cedi na ahoden apeja mu
yes
against the dollar.
But so opeja mu ma ono say wo that stock no more than okofum. Se cedi no mum no you didn't pay then I would because in debt no one abu mostly in debt no external one no they be are in dollars pounds and then euros or in foreign currencies okay so whenever your city becomes very strong obviously it will have an impact on your national debt stock ama debt stock why then wabafum this time I don't look soon also we see the why stable so what is going on it means that some people are being economical with the fact truth be how ebinu finjain and amu there or a busia any aquaji any them abuwadi so economy kanka but one for them common them truth no one for motuga atasa and we should be worried because if look at the way our people to manage them debt level see abaka obodu baby now the debt level not number over 100 and something percent okay
yeah
and then after the debt restructuring now I'm feel there it contributed to the MPP losing power. Look, it has created a lot of fiscal space for this administration to also use. That is the fact. Though account million, but account million, remember, it was from independence to date. Another time now, Yeru Akufo-Addo offer for debt restructuring. And not a better pill, but not a necessary evil. In terms of the man say me wabedi, I mean, me worried because I try about the baby. Abu to put a lot of pressure on the administration to do some things. I'm now ongoing. I tried them two COG banks CBI there kokoto treasury bill another any of the two COG we be a invest pay when you better to now Abu Ghana band was about whisker another haircut TBA Tema Usi last year. Yeah, best the way people watch it economy no the jar Yura mama in a to forcing. they are riding on it. They have not done anything special. And then go show you kind of bad one. Ah, you're a mama in a to force obey or baby one can. I'll catch them the one who are bidding into Mutawasam do. Into I mean Abu Nukakra on Anam this no there. Yati, sisters so arise Akosula. They should do as much as they can to make sure that they bring it back to where it was. That is what I mean. The good people of
yes. It's for 3 unions said the statement about NRA before the now controller Abakase. You saying to be ala webi ama. Oh, the buy.
Abu, them teacher unions, no, forgive me. Them letter not been very useless letter.
Almost say about total teacher for no say useless.
Oh, look, they are not serious people. Don't mind them. They are not serious people.
Why?
When I'm catch your CCT, my own Nagata, tell them see.
How?
And then
almost fight to some Malawan.
Now what do you want? They should be ashamed of themselves.
November Lawa no more controller there some say hinches me the buy near normal bass no
controller they are not so bad damage control. That one you can forgive them. Okay. Look, Abu them collective agreement or 2022 asem. And work in allowance, especially couldn't offer digital allowance on over November of every year. And this started I think last year.
Yeah, last year.
But PDA now the professional development allowance no. On Mambo Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe 2020 and ordered them allowance in Beijing, no 1,002. Then the same Abana was an increase look at 2,400 Ghana cedi. That is the NPP government. One awarded them 2 or allowances would be Beijing. There as teachers or say you develop your instrument now be a question more than 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, you have to develop yourself nadi. Into them allowance you no boy. Then digital allowance near to data Nancy was the young baby now ICT related atmosphere. Don't date any biana igbe use not today abu with Mawako come on. Look, every year bia nka PD ni ba September. Na digital allowance na ba November. Them na indemnity. But and this abandon ben would be jehende look. About your touring now boom na me adman November 2025. That was in common with the Bejayan. Until November ending, the no teacher ni biale twende. Look, ni PD ni baba. Na PD ni abuaba nkofudi was a Western style biabi. Onana nkofudi di one Christmas ba. Na nkomono control the Bejayan there. Technical hitching. Look, I think it's a very careless and callous excuse. Tell them that we are not fools. But now one day we need answers in. Yes, the control accountant general.
Deliberate moment. I'm sure that.
Look, I mean, now be a man. Them some like what catching. Well, like I don't know. Minim say they are forgive me for that. I don't understand them. I'm an often technical hitching. How much they are the often technical hitching? What I'm just teacher ni bi so technical hitching. Yeah, it will be lines now.
But almost statement not so. We very simple idea. The controller and accountant general department wishes to inform all stakeholders, particularly our colleagues in the education sector, that 2 categories of allowances scheduled for payment in November 2025 could not be processed due to a technical hitch. We before encountered during the final payroll run. Another way we say,
I don't say this is total bandadash, rubbish. One continue. Abu I think that in the middle of the month, around 17, 16, so when they call one I be a debut friend or more dimbia me if didn't me the video. But you are able to see the Charlie salary no baba this month. Into the middle of the month, two more will be behind now with the video. Into I don't know a validation. I went there, I'm I have seen the allowances and all. Around 16, 17, 18, no. I don't know where you for. Nobody should come and write these things for him of man. But you say why validation? No, when the validation came, what you may pictures in the actual, it was there. They deliberate. Into one of the and due to a technical hitch. I have technical hitch. What's the I see what they're not in the good. What's the meaning of the technical hitching? But couldn't trim. No, they be no about church.
Yeah, has a benya safe fast. Now when they cry, state
most of friends or idea.
When we control like I said, head of public relations.
Okay. So office why this means you be what's the final run? Every this statement I will read last part. What's the final run in can one side one? Can one
final really like it.
What's the final run be out
I don't make us say so could not be processed due to a technical hinge encountered during the final payroll run.
The man not then. What's the meaning of? And I'm telling you that doing validation, allowances never.
Okay.
It should.
I'm validating.
Yes.
Allowance never.
I saw and mutual yachro. Atmosphere. So it means that we are not kids. Atmosphere. Into Parliament, I don't agree to them technical hitch. Or I put up a time. I'm for the sent. Validation. Basically, who salary aba. When you do the validation, your salary is in basically. Into say this year I day so better no two. About payroll da. And once work at the challenge, you me validate to a 9. Hallelujah. Edem. Into I'm not accepting this. And then they said that they assure us that December 18th no. Young bed. Now Abu one or the command time be obi them look. November so another maintenance issue be dey na look, I think that this is a very diabolic and symbolic. Look, I don't know how to put it on there, or a deliberate attempt to prevent the teachers to receive allowances, or a deliberate. Very deliberate. There was said that or intentional. Nothing can explain this. Me to be that. I would make a kaka 8 years ni. Out of rough and another matter what be that. Obi what there allowances be a payroll in Komobia on Pakun for the master from Beijing. And I don't tell you allowance. Abu education for another teachers who could tell you allowance. Catch him.
David.
Next is one allowance. I've been to one risk allowances, one can change there. Doing the final run. And also technical HBT. Next is one son come on allowance.
Some final run answers.
I am trying to tell you that they are playing with words. And those are controlling accountant general. They are not intelligent than anybody. We know the your colleagues or tenant will be any money. My colleague be mathematics or no be entirely beam. Aba take expertise and why enemy. But they should be serious with us.
So, teacher union, who said, I don't know, cut our bites up and say, almost show their displeasure to the government. I would say,
is that all? No more, cut yan with him daba. No more, until we made it if you cover some. Now, do you know that people plan their lives? Are you aware?
Oh, for sure.
Look, I know my colleague when you admission or UCC, he thought that PDN Baba Nanka no want to be Nanchade Abu Ahena was steady sassy. And I know what I'm talking about. Into 7 of them come maybe jana. Sabia or what you hosted be say or that could cause a personal development. To develop
and see ironically no Ubanotofa a cost to best head.
Oh, per head say PDN around 2004. Near till 300. Then back on 800 and 200 until 2007. Every teacher, a professional teacher be only a professional teacher category in your professional teachers and non-professional teachers.
Okay.
Until by school day administrator no. Another minimum accountant. The accountant is at the education sector, but on side on a professional teacher.
Okay.
Into
allow one count.
Oh, woman be. But reduce need no.
Okay.
Once I received 2,400, no, 1,800. Be. As I say, obi education sector will be you take both the professional and non-professional. Professional for teacher now, ujina classroom no child no.
Okay.
I will get education no. Any will be crap or a teacher ni, but on your professional teacher per se. Or child, but on your professional or child education or university. Okay, because somebody can go and do BSc integrated science or about science. That person has no education background. Nipakuno your friend as non-prof. Don't know about them 1,008 no. Or to them make an account office. Eko wa. Ubi otina wano. Nipakuno education. Ebi okay na accountancy no abade obetre no ahwe who account books ndamo. Nti nkabu iske onu
probably 2004 2007
basically fancy go there fancy 2500 Ghana cedi.
Okay, 2500.
Njo ze nkofo dey aye budget pa. Na me ka kire o um say chale ebum nti saka beton the salary say be the salary near around 4000 odubo ma we 6000 there bibi
ba say be am dey questions ba bu am say December no
and am say December maintenance reboot then no ma ba trouble fu bi away amko am number of meeting bi da technical H nti bi da. This is the first time meeting. Technical H dey bi I want agagbo I want na aya onu kwa brem se me wo kam se me kase won abro technical H
today education one dey amunni ministry one dey amunnya technical H bia
am just
okay
sadi on your education per se your controller and accountant general
for sure
on edwuma and controller and accountant general they work with the
machine no dey here
when they see this
and it could be like a technical
the mass em come won fa meja he na oye salaries ni bi ba 26 imbacha na da ben
and 27th bia
not a salaries ni bi ba 25th until what's GCB or temanum na de no was chance the wo ma teachers ni bi salaries nti won no kohwe ya
ohun de
chale allowances nambu no ma oye controller minim say controller letter na wan kahwe date mam
ewa
we are date mami
as I say enro no me de buy na enro na
because they
25th yes 2 days ago,
so it means that on Monday no na nka dem come wotum de beja intervent wo de beja Tuesday won da ben when teachers were bashing them look at the chale I say hwene you and then me say nje kabonu no aka for hudi no ko had this thing happened around the MPP
and I afre o fa
no one fa me say yasem you see MPP abred pa angel insampa ensama nje ebogbe na aka in the wide and then you come and throw in this letter the content in we him I can letter na ababa bia look Abu, we are disappointed in the administration. We know that they say they will give us our money, but I am telling you the security we can do the mama bear in the Monday then pack on the blow Tuesday tell maybe our plan people had planned with the money. Unfortunately abani deceive nyina we are waiting for 18th December there yenkon be there
kakra bi na menko lines ne so IGP amano 2 years aka ho mfie mienu ne ye de aka ho they are raising amount for I raise concerns be bring here letter a free presidency by say omo a suspended wa be call retirement via na suspend ye ma konye bia ene yama IGP 2 years amount for raise a lot of concern Kwesi Prah Junior crowd was say dampare na we color TV na IGP we Christian Tetenyonu black and white nti ye be use no say without a remote for 2 years the no so aka no minim say a man 2 years account.
No. You see, John Mahama is an unprincipled politician. Abu, I'm not making this a fact. Can't tell you, let me hear the minion Waham. There, he is not going to entertain this granting of people who have retired. How do you exchange a 53-year-old man for a 59-year-old? What was the crime of Dampari? One can change. I want him Dampari. No, I don't know Professor Mus, ne ADC. Professor Mus as a vice president then to JJ Rollins. No, Dampari was his ADC. Atwasia, and he's somebody a respected man. He cuts across both MPP and NDC now. Everybody likes him. Indeed, when the appointment came, I saw spontaneous jubilation. Both sides of the aisle. No be as there may appointment come up. Look, I'm telling you, you somebody. I don't have anything against him. I think that he has discharged himself very well in the.
Because someone come on to me and come out there, position man and man for man. Ana ne braso nya 60 years. No be abana. We call retirement. No be man to account. I don't MPP for Mukasa. No,
nobody has spoken against the gentleman. Nobody has spoken against him. I have never spoken against him and I will not do that. I think he's a fine police officer. He's paid his dues very well for this country. My problem is with Mr. Mahama. or President John Mahama.
Yeah, that is the statement.
Yes. Very unprincipled.
I know I'm a but for the purposes of suspension of the grant of contract appointment, the grant of post-retirement contract appointment to retired public service staff has been suspended with immediate effect. Consequently, all requests for such appointment will no longer be considered. Will no longer be considered. So kindly take note of this directive and ensure strict compliance.
Yes.
What the strict measures are the compliance I can't
but me say be also tell senior Clement Bedu, or the senior housemaster in secondary school. Abu,
so I feel statement. I almost had
it's a make a tada. No, I'm principle. I'm talking to be on principle.
I go for it. John Mahama never move by there. Very good. So, re-engagement as Inspector General of Police from Diaba. I write to inform you that following the recommendation of the Police Council and in accordance with the relevant provisions, provisions, yes, sir. Kalistos Mahamano, what Pasabra from the power. Who's all Kaya? Omubeya Manfrediano. About way by Mumbeya for the check cut. We should the same language now. Sir, with relevant provisions. I'm for questions. Yaka constitution. Which is our quarter of Pasabra from the photos, mammy. What type of Sabra from? So I will tell you, Sabra from the power. And then the Omasadiaba. So the relevant provisions governing the administration of the Ghana Police Council, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic, has approved your re-engagement for an additional 2 years. Upon the attainment of the statutory requirement age in December 2025. Your reappointment takes effect from 28 December 2025. During this period, you shall continue to serve as the Inspector General of Police and discharge the duties and responsibilities attached to the police, to the office. President's decision reflects the Council's firm conviction that your continued leadership is essential to sustaining ongoing reforms, strengthening operational effectiveness, and ensuring stability within the Ghana Police Service at this critical period. You are kindly requested to indicate a certain blah 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 and one so it's serious, but the abano.
Hey, Abu, Mestre, all listeners, Mother Chem. Hey, Abu, Inma. Make a tell them how on principle that I am not being hard on him. Yeah. This is somebody who made a statement. And I'm saying to the baby, hey, tell your mom, I can't reach the ampa, we should have the ampa. Now, the matter why you want. Look, I'm named no baba. No meaning part of the matter baba. And look, what this does is that it reduces the morale of the rest of the officers in there. Now, see, is no 58 years old. Who said the 59? Trying to Charlie. If you are not Charlie, I don't know about Tom Naidu. And I said, 2 years, automatically that person. Also, I need my baby.
Especially police we feel how when they do.
Oh, no, I'm not making. Because COP is needed automatically. Edu COP na pe, you can be an IGP. Atmasia. Again, Abu, there will be an easy come in the service. I'm telling you. Now, Papa, no, so don't go be back. Then go for some of which open pen cover.
Police Council. And now you
the police council know they are all politicians. Men that doubt. That about they complain. Now one I want to say, oh yeah, vice president. Vice president is chairman of the Ghana Police. Yes.
Professor Jenna no problem.
Yes. Echo the parliamentary committee no. Obi a chair no. No pakuna da dubi interior ministry was abed. What the one politicians encotain. Ana go jode be chair ni a. The police were 2-3 bi na what can we say there.
But said man obetman man to aswe.
He's 60 years. He had to go and rest for others to continue. About to maintain, no the experience. Other bar, no the ja. Na bupa. Inti aba the partner dampa you no to my nimpa na nkoba no to my the midman. Obe police service him last 8-9 months.
Security experts say so mampani amfani dia magana for because what in kan kasa no asa be 10 one one. I say omuyai.
I'm making very unprincipled. I'm putting me use disrespectful. Maybe I'm not better than already. I mean, your principle was that look, say will be attend at age 60 compulsory retirement. The person will have to go. And the letter cry be join. The letter them will be phone do. In take can me the basa. And no be any pulley. In the end, yes, why? You can them some mamas no change. You're saying. All but no about to Nico. In Tenema, Abu finally. All man coffee disappointed they are aware. Because me say I mean him COP Snibia na ti word dan ko edi ayin.
Eh wonder so mo mpene ma hew.
Mami no say 56 so then Becker president mam no 50. Mami no kekoko be 60 years.
Dey bo ba bia o.
O ti
word dan kwa.
Ti on na Africa krawu.
But don't only 60 years.
No me 60 me say obeben say obetumi the 50 ana.
Me ma me no ofri asante atum dwa so no this year.
Asa abu onye fe. It's sad. Look our na enumerate era ma am best in governance bi am catch then in terms of governance am join am 0 because am ehun there onu obey he wants to be like a supreme leader inti ma mfa yo onu nso na mfa ne nyama wasa on the man enka there are strong people there since Adam Pare at 53 we have retired him
and yeah afa na wo besu nyame adomo a Chief Justice and probably next year no so time beso ono so ya ono so another contract
ono me need mad on you that one is not done that one I know
Chief Justice
at 70 years you are supposed to leave
sir
yes
ono ma contract okay yen hwe
the mad in the epa steady hwe from Georgina Wood
na ababa bibia timi o
no you can't Chief Justice the mad no
incident who say bibia timi mas won
no hey na ngofo pama no mra asha pama no wa sedi sutia ana jari gbose du na squad go no awu ngofo de na bripa o
anko me kuka sebo 0248071174 0248071174 yemfa afrefo kakrana yan hwede amanfo so agenkyere wo mu ede ba ewo dwumedie so mama hwe Ariza YouTube man for the biaba. Oh, okay. John Obed man so say good morning Abuya Chiapa. Zinabu Awudu. I say good morning brother. Yeah, that's the partner set Ken watching you live from Holland. Keep the good work. Yeah, that's the pa. Kwame Yabua. I say good morning all Ghanaians. Hey Mahama, what you are doing to Ghanaians is not. See the rose in Ghana is not good. But you didn't see it. You must do what is good for Ghanaians. Ghanaians need job. Hey, brofo there. Come here, boy. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Once what they about YouTube ho and so I don't know. Na yankai bin so farmer yan share WhatsApp one say ebeyi kakra and so at the free ho at the amamwa. Message near good morning. President John Dramani Mahama can pack Ghana Parliament with all MPs from NDC yet 2028 will expose them from Paul Manson Akem Esibua. What about it? I say Anna boy Nana you couldn't change him. We Capito Mensia okay. My good mamma for question mamma for question mamma be can message nibi e dey mamma for first caller. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning papa.
Oba udin baby ofrefi. Nyako mami nyako yentio
papa
okay
yo me mama money ejuma
okay
ana me mama money kasaso
okay
nini abeba na oti o metia no me mama money
Gregory
papa amamu we ya yetimu ibi makau they say eyezu na yeza bibia yebehu bia yefa o abeti bia hu etro yen pp forms asem trenka trese baby for embefa niye koi obi sambakabi ye bechicha mo bi enye bio wo bi be kase media family anso bi ba beto wa boboa ke enti ayi parliament be ayi be gira omanyen enti omokoma nta omoya still not just almost saying a good dinner. I say, yes, I'm quite dear. Now, maybe MPP, a for a medium materials is here near Sim to Homocati, a dear in our like a summer. Then Mahama, a dear no better in Yay. No, the car was a Kayan Korean Quanka, Mahama, you from A to Z. I don't know about here for.
Let us say, Obapa, Mama Medas, why? Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Would you never be our Frefe?
Oh, yes,
Abdallah, me and you, if you come for.
I will put you a year or I can remember because we're here. From after the chairman, organizer, youth organizer, coordinator, Nasara, and I don't know. Yes, she down one more column for Diamond. I want to know one now.
I had you invite you an hour. Why? Until the channel. Good morning, Jim. Maybe I can free. Hello, Nana Mamintio.
Abu every kind, my member Abaso, now member one so member Abaso and I pay Abba. I can give Mamitia income.
Okay.
Then not can with Abu. Abu the Dian come see these two great figures, the engineer from Amba and the Libyan 2028 power and forget it. Sanity. Now, August Nankatia or
okay, Mati.
Abu. That's what we are catching more on one thing. Nankanya, Nanado, and then for a boy, my Nanka, my Nanka at the right. Nando say, Mamma see and for my nation. When we are my cause of my mom. When we are my cause of mamma. Or more dollar is your money cutter or mine. But could you not go to bank? Could you say dollar a cabanchina? Could you not go to Blodia? Say dollar a cambodia. And then the one on the in Konadu, I bless your tongue fighting which means the Mahama bless a dollar now, but thank you. And then the poor ass, I mean, she's not the Doku campaign for Ghana Hamon. And then the Koya.
Yeah, that's it. Dokuno 7 series. Yeah, that's good morning, Nana. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Would you baby our friend Fiminia?
A friend then I make a free of
open me and you.
So, it then I could Oma. Boy, I won't come. Then, Momo.
Good morning.
Morning.
Would you baby our Frefe? Yensi Ominia. Okay. Good morning. Would you baby our Frefe?
Hello.
Yes, our boss. Would you baby our Frefe?
Validation we have to get quite one on Jongo and see how I deliberate to say that it's just they are tossing you. Yeah,
I don't know. Network is favorable. Okay, yeah, that's network is very bad. Lines no yen Timon can you. Good morning.
Hello.
Morning.
Good morning.
Yenti Ominia. Okay.
Mamoye Mamoye. It's here Nduma incoming MP address Masi.
Okay.
It's here Abu Prah Musiao Obidia Fujina.
Yo.
The Mama and here why not you say? Although Ocasio was a son. I was 4 years or 4 years. But was it? It's all teaching was saying, judges, if I want to person, 4 years in Pasaka to Satra. That year, what have you? I did one. It's empty for 1 million year. Not too much about me. Yeah, between on
Yeah, say Musa. Good morning.
Morning.
Would you baby our Frefe?
Because
Within the quadrant.
Kwada yentio.
A moment and a pedia, one mammy, and travel. Was the shed choir, a pedia, my first. So,
Kafra, ebe you why? Kakra. Good morning.
Good morning.
Udin baby of frame fee.
Within the Isaac Rocks and look at the container.
Container yentio Isaac.
You want the Siciano? Yes, sir, memory more to say on my pay or custom no wonder. At the China is an issue in whom. But, sir, Secha, Nado, to one, I don't know what more or you. You know, that's not one. Don't you know to see it? Let it in big night, yet, nay, Indian domain, Madam Marcy.
Yeah, that's it. Good morning. Good morning. John, Laura, John, you too.
At the same.
I'm not doing here.
It's a semi legitimate question based to the new patriotic party. Did we think, sir, Anka a MPP Bersona, Volta regional chairman of the NDC, Ye Bonibia, Anka Bible Timia Volta region Aquache regional chairman. Anka then Nabeti wo Ghana. But and then omo tete chama untumi. Ase emfa obi a hu. Say me wo Laura, me wo Apawesa. I am thinking about chama untumi a mentia o. Minia. It is like NDC for omo permit you say NPP Ashanti regional stronghold. They want to destroy the NPP no ankasa. If we are not thinking far about, now you are saying now we jelly chama to seven NPP. This is my thought. Person Canada, please.
Yeah, that's well noted. What's up? No one wakano. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
But I want you.
Mr. Cho, was a friend a youth.
I don't see you. But you're here, why?
And near my baby, I'm a snatch. I am a media. I'm a Sako extreme wood limono. Abana ya Sako wood limono. You know, Mentiate. Since I must say, 22. Omuye ya omuji yini ba boss o manan tinyen kuyi no sebi no mezi on be no kodam kuma ni na mo hade de 92 years idia no mpese saba no basa na waye
yada sepa me pa cho makasa u balance so a lower volume no my why my ntie wo ho last caller. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, line so good morning. Okay, yem fancy na Gregory, the chat na yem pejaimu.
Well, Abu, two quick issues. First one here, I bring to be or democracy hub.
Yeah, yes, so my question.
On Komobi BJ there, or three
regional ministers
be.
Involved in illegal mining.
Obaka the Massimi, the pressure bed Nankasa de Chopa bed, one can say. Abu and 1 year to was a branch of our question. Hey. The Ghana di abuisa why serious not I my dedi misale ya no jo no ba bechi. I mean, what is this? Look, I think that we should be tolerative. Yeah, best the gentleman goofed big time, because I'm minimum the regional minister Wahadi. I know him to be a very nice man.
Yeah,
to come and peddle this falsehood about him, you have to provide evidence. You know, when you evidence about no the chop aba mesre Western regional minister, Ashanti regional minister, and the other one I don't know, but
I think it's still region.
Yes, Messer no one now that he was very careless. I think that we can leave it there, but I bet you detaining no Abu it doesn't make sense. Last one here, float no abu me pada me ka che mpo seconds nyina de menam kwa nam so meba nti me be gine mna ya babo tu so lokunu wa de pa nti obi bia o fie bia o hwem bia wa ka be 30 minutes na oye fruit na ba do nti obia me je maso me girim pa ya kom ya kohwe ma bibia kama ye che obia
mera se abusia Gregory Asiedo MPP communication team member anopay yeni ne dinkomo wachama ba ye center abana se wa mani ampo kwabra yaro Samuel Tinko Blay mana prep edama se berema ba na krodo obupra ne metin edama se pi ebofo a sha osi onfo mampuntu mra sam no doso amembo ne koyi na koyi ene boade na no me enua ba betutu boade wa hanu sei twana nkete back of 5 Ghana. Ha! Baby 5 Ghana because we trust 7 cities. Tutu koko 7 cities. Now what nkete? Hey! Oh! Baga crack baby. Abi say dem asipi. Na me admo esa be shebio. Ena kwa ya wada kakanga kafe ne kona wiye. Hwe hu so ye. Grado so ba bua wo. Ma de hana sase so. Won set me aka bra afe ne be kwa wiye. We love you all. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'm out. Bye bye.
Wakwaba at the Bayaxen Heba Center.